Everybody, welcome to Wither of Bloom Studios. You know what it's like trying to get this group of people to be quiet?
No, we don't be quiet.
Huh? How many fear do I have? I don't know.
Check the fear.
Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 11 fear. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wither of Bloom Studios. My name's Todd. I'm your GM tonight.
Hi, Todd Lee.
We got some cool stuff happening tonight.
We do!
Very cool stuff.
Yes, we do.
I have no idea what's happening.
So first of all, we have 2 people in our group that had birthdays this week.
2?
3!
Olivia.
Correction.
Rich.
And...
It's Todd's birthday.
3
birthdays.
I wasn't going to say that, but...
What do you think, Chad?
But I'm going to say it.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday, everybody. I think we should.
I think we should.
Now 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Olivia.
Blowing up.
Happy birthday to you.
So scary!
That was awesome! What is this? Put it on. Put it on.
Oh, yeah,
Around
baby.
your head, wrap it around your head.
All right.
Come on.
Wow, you guys
Yo,
are
you filmed that
nice.
nice, dude.
All right.
Good film.
Wow.
Oh, and then we got
More cookie cake.
we already
Fat guys love cookie cake.
had one at dinner time.
All right, celebratory wrap here. I got my...
Yeah, you got your little something.
This is great. Thank you.
We are a pack
We're
of
all
Libras.
All right.
We are a pack of Libras. That's right.
Fucking everybody's parents getting busy in December.
Stop
Yeah,
that!
what's that?
What is
Jesus.
going on there?
Christmas miracle, really.
Yeah, New Year's babies.
Well, so cool. Thank you
Wait,
for that.
before we get into anything else,
Yes.
there's a little more on the birthday celebration point. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we're gonna go around
Crack.
the table that way. So a little something from the rest of the WAB parties.
What?
See you guys. Start with you.
What the heck? What?
A bag? A whole bag?
Yeah, I think you like the bag.
Richard, you got a bag.
All right, I'll stop at the bag.
No, you should open it and find out what's in the bag.
What?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
What is this? Oh my.
There's 2
Jorkin.
things in there, but the big one you can pull out first.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
That is nuts.
What?
Get the,
Wait, get the paper off.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
So, you do a lot for the channel.
That
We
is
figure,
absurd.
you need a big breath of fresh air to keep yourself going all the time.
Rich,
That is a breath of
That's
fresh air. I'm gonna have this
crazy.
right in every video I make.
I love the bag.
One for Liv. Pass that around to Liv.
Thank you, Big Bear.
You're welcome. Open the thing that's got the colorful wrapping first. On
Oh
that.
my god. So we're having a birthday celebration, apparently. I
Yeah,
had
it's
no
just a
idea
little
this was
something.
coming.
What? I'm a dad. I gotta give prezzies.
Eric,
Whoa.
this is... What the hell is
What
that?
the hell is that?
You bought her a
figured-
weapon?
Yeah, because she's
No, you
always
don't get her the
roguey, dealy, weapony.
What the fuck? Oh,
Put your hand in there.
She's gonna kill us with it.
She can't be trusted.
That's it.
with that.
That's it. Yeah.
She's gonna kill us
Oh
with it.
my god.
That is crazy.
Wow.
That
Eric,
is fucking crazy.
I'm not sure that was a responsible...
I'm not saying I give responsible presents. We just give presents.
That's amazing.
That is
that fit the
fucking
character.
crazy.
And then the other thing is a little more because you have a penchant to go always looking for the fancier stuff and looting bodies and things.
Will they break it? Whoa.
So it's a little something I made a couple years ago, and
Wait.
the other thing in there is sparkly that sits in the top of it.
We got sparkly.
Sparkly Geo.
I
Oh,
love-
that's beautiful.
Look at this.
Oh,
my
that's pretty.
gosh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like keyholes and
Very
fancy
Look at that.
That's very
filigree for
Olivia.
you.
It's going
Guys,
in the
we
curio
have a
cabinet.
phenomenal
Thank
group.
you.
We have a phenomenal group of people. I love this.
Is this a fossil?
Yeah, it's an actual like dinosaur fossil trilobite kind of thing.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
What?
What?
I'm obsessed with these. This is crazy.
That's
I'm
amazing.
obsessed
Todd,
That's
so
it.
you get one too.
Wait, he got the bag of glutton?
You got the bag of glutton.
Thank
Everybody
you,
got
Eric.
bag of glutton.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Is there an order?
Yes. So open the one that's got the tissue paper first.
Okay.
That is absurd.
I like what Warrior said. Surprise, you're fighting a red dragon tonight.
I didn't put this on
And
the
that
map.
red dragon is to scale.
Great. I was thinking about that when I was wrapping it up.
I don't think it's going to fit under our rig.
Yeah, definitely
I'm
not.
gonna have this.
This is just because all the energy that you put into our game all the time, and Wither and Bloom would be nothing without you, Todd.
Oh my God,
I
what is
figured
this?
that's Many Worlds Tavern coffee. It's the
I love that. Thank you.
what is it? It's Magnus Flats is the blend, and there's all kinds of like lovely
Treasured Realms Single Origin Series coffee. Oh, and there's dice in there.
It comes with dice, and there's stickers and magic item cards and
Oh.
stuff. Many Worlds Taverns, awesome. I love them. I drink their coffee all the time.
Oh my God.
We'll
look
see you at
that.
PAX for sure.
That's so cool. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And then the other
Oh,
one
you just
is a little more sentimental. You open that up in the
Immediately.
red thing that's in the bag. You open that now.
Okay.
You open
You
that.
open now.
Open
You
now.
open that now.
I love the wrapping. I
Yeah.
love the wrapping. Thank
My
you.
cat almost died with that yarn.
Oh my
I am-
God.
It's Wither and Bloom themed colors too. Green and purple.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh,
plastic.
So this
I know
is-
what this
You
is.
do?
Yes,
Yay!
I know what this
Awesome.
is. Oh my
So-
God.
What is
Okay, can
it?
I tell the story?
Yeah, please do.
Okay,
Please do.
so first of all, it's made of metal.
It's
This is a-
upside down. You gotta turn. Yeah, there's the head. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go.
So this is made of metal, and the story behind this is when I first met Eric, I was at a workshop at this art institution where we were both sitting at the same table and we were working on these costumes for a performative thing that they were having. And we were just sitting there working together. We had no idea who the other person was, and we
No
got
idea.
to talking, and I was really fascinated by you making these black metal feathers. And then we found out we had so much in common, and that's what started our friendship.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
kicked off our friendship.
Yeah, I think at the end of that session, we somebody said something about a D20, and Todd just looked at me and was like, "Do you play?" Yeah, I play.
Oh, this
And then-
means so much to
Cool.
me.
I'm
Thank
glad,
you.
'cause
I
that-
love this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday, guys.
Oh my God. You really made this so nice.
And
You're the
yeah,
best.
let's
you.
fuck some shit up tonight, huh?
yes. Gosh, how am I going to live up to this opening? This is so good.
Yeah, it better be good tonight, Todd. I don't know. Otherwise,
Thank
no
you.
cookie cake for you. You know
No
what I'm
cookie
saying?
cake for you. Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's really nice to have you all. This was a surprise. I'm really kind of flabbergasted. I don't know where to begin. I know where we can begin. I'm going to start by thanking our recent Patreon subscribers because we've had some people join, and I'm really excited about this. So first of all, thanks to Jennifer. Thanks to Bun Bun Riri. Thanks to Nicholas Morrison or Morrison. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, so I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. And of course, thank you to Nout Good. So awesome, you guys. Thank
Love
you
you
for
guys.
that.
Nice.
We hope you guys have been enjoying the journal entries and everything that gives you a little bit more context for our world.
Yes, there's some really cool stuff on Patreon. I'm going to be adding more to Patreon this week. I'm going to be doing some character interviews with each of you. So those will start to come up. And if you're curious about who is a Patreon supporter in the Discord, just look for their name in turquoise blue, and you will see that they are wearing that role with pride. So thank you all for that.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rabbit.com. Eric and I need to roll our prayer dice before we forget.
Oh,
Bang.
Don't forget
Thank
the prayer
you.
dice.
I gotta get on all messages because I'm missing Rabbit's chat.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, I got to get on that too. There was another thing I was going to say. What the heck was it? Give me a second. I do want to talk a lot about last week's game and talk a little bit about where we're going tonight. Hang on a second. We'll do a recap in a second.
There's also something new on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
There is? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that.
the cards, right?
I turn around and look at the screen.
Yeah. Smooth move, X-Lax.
Right?
What are you getting older?
I'm killing it here. I am totally killing it
It's not
here.
a screen. That's a custom stained glass window.
That's
Yeah.
a custom stained glass window.
we
That's a
can read
Tiffany
it.
glass window.
Dude.
All right, so let me talk about what's on the screen. Right? You want to talk about it?
You could talk about it.
Okay. So as you know, we have our Boons and Banes systems, which allows you to play along with us, and you can earn Boons or Banes by, number one, you can predict certain things in the Discord. So if you go into Discord, you will see an area where you can make predictions about tonight's game. Who will crit first? Who will make the first death move? If your prediction comes true, you win a Boon or a Bane, your choice. Boons help the players. Banes help me. Now, you can also purchase Boons and Banes by super chatting in the chat window. Any amount, $5 and up. $5 gets you a Boon or a Bane. So for every $5 you spend, you get one, and you can use them. They stack, so you can stockpile them and save them for future episodes if you'd like. There is a menu of what you can buy with Boons and Banes on our website. The link is in the description to this video below, so you can go check that out if you want to. And now a new thing we have is in the lower portion of the window, you will see 2 cards. Those are 2 specialty things that you could pick up with your stacked Boons or Banes, should you wish. One side is probably a little bit more commonplace, and the other side's going to be a little bit more exotic. So for example, right now you see Devouring Dagger down there. If someone were to pick up Devouring Dagger, you could give it to one of the players. It's a weapon that's probably a tier above where they're supposed to be right now, so it could be beneficial. On top of that, oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. On top of that, once you buy that thing, a new card will replace it. So we will wind up with something even more interesting in its place. So that will be super cool. So anyway, consider it. It's good. And I think that's all I have. Do you guys have any announcements?
I think you have it pretty much good.
What about the new merch?
Oh, we got some new merch up on the stove. We got the WAB tee. We got I lost the light somewhere. We got the WAB backpack, looking sexy. And we got WAB pins. If you want some pins, I know there's a Bun's Wrath pin. So a lot of the inside jokes from the stream are going to be up on the pins. So yeah, check it out. witherandbloomstudios.com.
All right. I just moved over to live chat so I can see everything that's going on here. I can see rabbit.com in the chat. Good.
There you go.
Good. It says, is that the special collector Bun pin with the quotes?
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Yes, it is. Thank you, Rabbit. I'm leaving it up for a little bit longer. Anybody that wants the misprint.
Oh, I need to get into it now.
All right. So, should we dig into our game?
Let's dig in.
Hell yeah.
Let's dig in. So, for those of you that are new to this particular campaign, in a nutshell, this party met in the town of Kendril, a town that is sitting on the edge of a massive crag, a gash that has opened in the northern regions of the Afari continent. Nobody knows where this thing came from, but it is growing by the day, and it is swallowing villages whole as they fall into it. The party decided, after asking some questions and realizing that most of these towns are in some kind of peril, to journey down into this. However, the depths were unknown at the time, so they hired a local stable keeper who happened to be working on a secret hot air balloon project in her barn to take them to the bottom of this crack, more than a mile deep. Once they got down there, she let them off with an agreement that she'd be back in 2 days' time to pick you up. You encountered some massive, horrifying creature, fat, obese, splitting in the middle, that came out of nowhere, very demonic. You fought this thing, and it was tough. This was really tough. During that fight, you met Shardanin, a halfling who is looking for his wife Cleo, who was taken by a group of these brutes that you just encountered. You haven't gotten a lot of answers for what's happening down below, but you did decide to travel east on Shardanin's suggestion because he said there's a powerful magic source to the east that's pulling you in that direction, and so you went that way. A few encounters, a little bit of story lore exposed to you. Basically, Shardanin told you that when his town fell, that just before the town hit the bottom of this, It was mysteriously halted, stopped, suspended in space, and the people were pulled out of their homes and taken up by these brutes off into the shadows and disappeared. And that is what drove you to begin this adventure. And here you are. So you've had a long rest. You've just woken from that long rest, and you just all leveled to 2.
Fire.
So also quite good. So not much has changed in the immediate term. Like I said, lighting doesn't change down here much. It is still dark, but you're all awake now. What would we like to do?
I wake up. I uncurl from my dog-like sleeping position, and I walk up to Indexor. Good morning.
Good morning.
I would like to see that drawing you did of the saggy men.
Oh, the sack creature.
Yes, and I would like to show you what I've learned studying my infection.
Research is a valuable thing.
I know you value, yes, intelligence, so here it is.
I'll present my notebook and the drawing, and I will start to consume whatever research you've handed over to me.
I will consume this drawing that is very good art.
Oh, I try.
Intelligent and creative. That is a good combination.
Okay. Once I get the notebook back, I want to
Yeah, we
transfer whatever.
we kind of give our notebooks back.
converse back and forth. I mean,
Yeah. Indexor, I have a follow-up question.
okay.
How does it feel to be created by something on this planet, and to know that you were created by them, but to have some of them not like you? How does that feel?
It's an interesting question.
I haven't talked to many Clanks before.
I don't necessarily know who created me. But I know I was created to help the research facility. Books, transferring data, copying, cataloging.
Yes, all that fun stuff. But
yeah.
do you feel things?
Well, I don't know if I have emotions as a feeling like that, if that's what you're saying. I guess I have personal... I don't know if it's a personal goal or if it's in my, programming as to who made me. I need to know more. I need to learn more. I don't think my sole purpose was ever to be... to learn to fight back. I kind of learned that myself.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
So you have the capacity to learn.
Yeah, I'm always gaining data, information,
Of course.
recording. I don't know if maybe in my programming, I don't know if something went wrong because I started to learn how to, control magic. Definitely got me in trouble. I mean, you've seen I can do some.
Yes, well, it's known that Clanks were created via magical means, so it only makes sense that you are in touch with that piece of nature.
So now that's kind of personal goal to learn more. I have a connection with fire. It just it's interesting.
I've seen it. Very explosive.
Yeah. So I want to learn more. I don't know if I have feelings. Just goals.
Well, let me know what your internals say next time that the big sweaty people come and try to kill us. Let me know afterwards if you felt scared.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll walk away. Oh, once per long rest, when you compliment someone or
Oh.
ask someone about what they're good at,
Wow.
you can both gain 3 hope.
That is beautiful.
Whoa. Max it out, baby.
Wow. Nicely done.
Thank you.
I knew there were some ulterior motives there.
No, she just wants to learn more about me.
That is very
She's
true.
really interested.
Chardonnay wanders over and sees the party and he's like, all right, we should get moving. We shouldn't stay in this place too long. Anybody need anything? Can we pack up and go?
Let's go.
Why not?
I concur.
We are in a rush.
All right, so the rest of you begin to gather your things. And again, the journey is slow. The rocks jut out, the space is uneven. About an hour goes by in this trip. And there is, remember when we talked earlier about how when you descended down into this space, there was a certain level to which the fog sort of dropped, probably because the warm air that was escaping from this crag would hit the cold air and freeze and create this vapor, right? Mm-hmm. Down here, it's been relatively clear. However, I'm going to spend a fear. Mm-hmm. And as you're walking this first hour that goes by, you start to notice that there is now the fog reemergence. It's beginning to grow on the floor, and you've noticed now that it's beginning to creep up. So the fog depth is actually starting to rise. Things are a little cooler than they were yesterday as you're journeying further east.
It's just getting cooler here.
I like it. I don't like the fog, but it feels like up top a little cooler.
I don't know. Makes me a little uneasy.
Understand.
I do like a little bit of moisture in the air. Makes the fur feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Hey,
Has there been a change in what we are hearing? Did it seem like the kind of ecosystem down here is reacting to this shift?
There isn't so much an ecosystem down here as it is really about a lot of earth and rock that is cracked open. However, the howls that tend to accompany the wind in this space, because as it rips through the space, it breaks apart on all the different rocks and makes a moaning noise from time to time. You do also notice that it is fairly still all of a sudden. Yesterday, there was a constant hum of sound as the wind ripped through the space. No more. Yeah.
would you say that this is a natural environment for one of my class features? I get a +2 to my spellcast rolls while within a natural environment.
Well, yeah, this is totally a natural environment.
Fire.
Yeah, for sure. Would somebody like to volunteer to make an instinct roll for me?
I would love to. Because I have a +3
That's very good.
instinct.
Please!
Awesome. That's 21.
21.
Fear.
So let's
need-
try and visualize the space for a moment so I can describe this correctly. I mean, realize that when we envision a crag, we tend to think there are walls on two sides of us, right? But don't forget, this crag is over a mile across. You have stuck to the wall closest to you on your left. But to the right, everything kind of fades into darkness. It disappears into the blackness. And so the fog that has now come along has made the ground plane, or I should say the very disrupted ground plane, a little bit harder to see. And so as the fog moves, there are moments where a jutting rock comes into view and then is swallowed by this fog. Then there are moments where all of a sudden a whole patch will be revealed and then swallowed. So you're watching this undulating fog. And then there's this moment out of the corner of your eye where you see something just go. It just flashes through space, and it is black. It is dark. It is like shadow. How big is it? It looks like it's probably about the size of a medium-sized dog, maybe slightly larger. But it moved at a pace that was almost instantaneous. It was just like,
Oh, fuck no.
right? And then it disappeared back into the blackness. A moment later, you swear you see it again in another direction.
Hey, wait up. Did you guys see that twice?
I saw nothing.
There was like this like black amorphous black figure, like about the size of a medium dog.
Good one. Good
that
one.
It just like disappeared right in front of my eyes, and then I saw one again over there.
Bisling's just staring off in a direction that's somewhat in the same direction of what you saw, but just fixed in space.
So I want you to make an instinct roll for me. Did you roll your last one with hope or fear?
Fear.
Sorry. Didn't hear that and needed
right.
to hear that.
I did.
That is a 14 with hope.
14 with hope. So you're staring into this space. All of your cat senses are sort of peaked. You don't really see anything at this point. I'm sure the rest of you are looking as well.
Yes.
So I was going to ask, does
Hope or
that
fear? Eric, hope or
Hope.
fear? Okay. Mark that hope.
I'm at
does
full hope.
that description sound anything like I believe it was me that saw the shadow when we were in the library facility that was cracked off up top?
Well, based on what Saradwin just told you, not exactly.
Okay.
Not exactly. But you're making good connections there. That thing that you saw was much larger.
Okay.
A few moments goes by. You're all just sort of standing there staring into the fog. And you hear
From which direction?
and then you hear it, and you see this black streak fly past you again, this very large.
I'm gonna duck.
And the fog that's rolling around actually catches some of it and billows past. This thing is like a bullet in space. It's
Ew.
big.
Ew.
But it's pretty big.
It's
Hold on.
probably about,
What the fuck?
it's
That's not a
probably
small dog.
about
Large-sized
40,
dog.
38, 40 inches across.
It's a horse.
Should we?
So that's
fan
the
out?
small
it's like a
horse.
pony
Yeah.
size.
Gotta pet it.
Miniature
good.
horse more
Not
than
good.
pony.
Small good. Small.
We should go.
I will not be petting this horse.
So you won't brush it either?
I will not brush
Crit?
this horse.
No.
Hope.
No, I rolled with hope.
13 with hope.
Should we fan out?
Fan out.
No, what if we stay as one big group? We look big and scary.
But I'm not big and scary.
You're fine. You stay in the middle.
I mean, this is a friend.
Vicar,
Let's move.
Vicar,
Oh.
you're looking and having this discussion, and all of a sudden you see it. You see this low creature, multiple hands and arms with these wisps of like these tendrils streak back. Its entire face pulls back in a linear motion. The entire face is mouth. And it kind of like is like, it begins to like sniff the air. Teeth dripping down with some kind of mucousy thing. This thing is silvery gray and jet black underneath. And it's got these big, sort of like, almost like pieces of, not hair, it's more like tendril. Here's the deal with this thing, okay? As you draw back on the bow, okay? This adversary has a special mechanic tied to it.
Oh my god.
Okay? Now,
Is it when you draw back a bow, you roll a death save?
no, that's not it at all. The mechanic is this. This thing is extremely reactionary at the slightest sound. So you pull an arrow out of a quiver, you knock it, and as you begin to pull it back, it goes, and it vanishes. It moves instantly. It has a reaction and a jumping capability with extreme speed.
It's too fast.
In order to attack this, okay, you need to first make an agility roll. Now, there's not going to be hope or fear on the agility roll. You just have to pass the number. But here, hang on.
Okay.
That's primarily tied to a melee attack. That means that you need to get close enough to it without it hearing you to make a melee attack. Yours is a ranged attack.
Yeah.
So you can choose to fire, right?
Yeah.
But if you fire without the agility roll, you're just like, I'm going to fire at it, then you're going to fire with disadvantage. If you make the agility roll, you can make the roll straight.
I would like to make the agility roll and then fire my arrow.
Go for it. Hope and fear doesn't matter here.
time.
The whole roll is cocked, you know.
That is 14 with hope.
No hope. Hope doesn't matter. Hope and fear
14.
don't matter.
There's no hope.
So as you knock that arrow and draw it back, it goes.
It misses.
No, the arrow doesn't go. What I'm saying is this thing makes that jump and disappears. Now, you can still choose to fire and follow it and fire, but you're going to make that roll with disadvantage. What you're testing in that agility roll, what you're testing is to see if you can do it. You could have used finesse too. I probably should have told you that.
No, agility's my
I
better
thought
side.
agility was your better
Yeah.
roll. So you can use agility or finesse, and you're basically trying to move on it without it hearing you so that it does not jump. So in this case, you can still fire, but
Yeah,
you'll
I'm
roll with
still gonna
disadvantage. Go ahead.
Screw
This is a
it.
regular attack roll.
All right. Oops. 16 with fear.
Your arrow misses.
I'm pretty sure you're full on fear, aren't you?
Am I full on fear?
On a 16
No,
with
you-
fear?
I don't think you ever took the rest
If you use a
fear,
disadvantage.
No.
which would
I am
be insane.
now full.
Sorry, guys.
I am now full.
It's too
Oh
fast.
shit!
It just disappeared into the fog.
Why don't we just go?
I was gonna ask Chardin.
One big.
Yeah.
Do you know what the hell that thing is?
I've seen them. I've seen them. Yeah.
What do you do?
They're like a flea. They're like a flea that you'd find on an animal. The second you go to touch it, it just jumps.
It's a big fucking flea. I've done research on fleas. They're fucking tiny.
Look, I've been a survivalist down here. Every time I see something like this, I run. I don't try to fight anything.
Run!
I'm not exactly a combatant.
Run.
Okay, no. We can just walk in an orderly manner.
We don't want to show fear.
Exactly.
So
Let's
you
just-
rolled that with fear, correct?
I'm very
That's going to put that back in my camp.
Oh god, we're in combat.
This thing disappears off into the fog. You hear the sort of scuttling of these sort of hard nails on rock around the space. Let's see. Comes out of nowhere. And it's going to attack Saradwin. Saradwin, all of a sudden this thing leaps up onto your back.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
And it attempts to bite you. It like just comes up. You hear this, and it like tries to sink its teeth into you.
Ugly.
Chat, which die should I use tonight? Because I
come
couldn't
on.
hit them to save my life last time.
No.
I've got
No.
the Eye of Sauron die,
No.
which is frankly a good one. I've got the Wither and Bloom die, or I have the massive purple chonker.
Ooh.
So pick a die.
Massive purple one.
Massive purple chonker breaks the table, but
Ooh,
sometimes
Warriors
it's
of
good.
Sauron.
Warriors has got
No.
the going with the Sauron die.
No.
Nobody likes the Sauron die. This thing's coming up. Saradwin bites you in the back. A natural 20.
Come on.
I critted
fucked.
first. I
Todd
critted.
critted first.
I'm fucked.
There go all the bets.
There go all the bets. You'll learn not to bet against me, Saradwin. This thing sinks its teeth into your back. And that's going to do 23 points of physical damage.
So that's
Sister?
severe.
I maxed the roll, and so it was crit, double max.
Good for you.
My bad.
So what the fuck?
23 points of physical damage as this thing locks into you. Now,
Run, you fools.
Wow.
it's also going to
Randomly.
use one of its reactions. It's going to mark a stress. On a successful attack, it can mark a stress to attempt to lay eggs
What the fuck?
in the wound. And so,
Impregnating you.
With its teeth?
yes. So it's going to mark a stress and lay eggs. You're not fully aware of this, but you do feel this sort of liquid deposit that all of a sudden sort of
I'm gonna
seems to embed
explode.
itself in the wound. The wound burns a little bit. And with that, it disappears.
Ew, I hate
Sister.
that.
What the fuck?
Maybe you have an infection like mine. I don't know.
What the fuck was that?
Um,
Can we fucking go?
we run.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with healing hands on you for that
Thank you.
infectious.
I want to run.
I would like to hurriedly move along while casting healing hands.
Do it.
As we start to
I failed.
Whoops.
So that is a 10 with fear. Is that, I don't know, spellcast roll? Oh, wait a minute. 10. No, it's a 14. I did not fail. Woohoo!
Nice.
You roll that with. I'm maxed on that anyway. So
Okay. So you can. I can. Success mark
Mark your
stress to
stress.
clear 2 hit points. So
Oh,
clear your hit points.
thank you.
You're gonna be okay.
As we start to run,
yeah.
I want to essentially, perpetually attempt to cast Mysterious Mist behind us. It's cast at very close, so, I'll head up the back maybe, and I want to essentially drop that behind us to try and give us,
Is there a roll?
shielding.
Is
Yeah,
there a
there's
roll
a
associated?
spellcast roll, so,
Okay.
I would have to, hold on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, to cast a temporary thick fog that gathers in a stationary area within very close. The fog heavily obscures everything in it.
Okay.
So I want to do that behind us. We'll move a little bit and I'll attempt it again.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
That's 16, 19.
Okay, so we're really just determining the success level of the event. Is that right?
It's just a spellcast roll to see if I can cast it.
Okay.
So I succeeded.
So there's fog.
So there's
So
fog.
there's a dense fog that says it heavily obscures this area.
So
behind.
you turn and cast this behind you as you guys are all starting to run, and you can hear the excited nails on stone clicking that as it sort of seems to try and find you. Given that you cast the spell, I'm just going to let you guys run, and I'll describe in a minute what's happening. So you begin to move. Now, let's keep in mind, this terrain is not easy terrain at all. So running is not something you can easily do. Plus, you need light. Who's got the light source?
Well, shoot, I was the life source. Now, if I'm at the back of the pack, that's not.
So we're all running in the dark.
You're all running in the dark.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm going to spend another fear
There we go.
as you run into this dark space, and
good
I
at this
am
game.
going to make you realize that all of a sudden your footing in the darkness is not as solid as it would seem. Okay? So, Kriya, you can make either an agility or finesse roll because
Wait, they're both not good.
let's see how
Both
that
not
goes
good?
for you.
Okay. Okay, it's a 16.
Oh, I like creep.
All right, so a 16 as you're with hope or fear?
Hope.
With hope. So mark your hope.
I got full hope.
Everybody's got full hope.
Will we rest?
As you're moving quickly, right? All of a sudden you feel your foot catch the edge of something that feels like it's an edge, like that it drops off. But you are able to sort of push away and skirt that.
Skirt.
But you quickly realize, is that like eat skirt? All of a sudden you really,
You never loved me, Mom.
all of a sudden you realize that the ground has some openings in it now. Things are starting to get a little bit dicey, but you're on the move. Indexor, do you catch up to the front of the group with the light? Like, what's going on?
I still think I'm staying towards the back so I can kind of every now and then cast this to kind of give us a wall. So if we've advanced, I'll attempt again.
Chardin, actually, while you're moving, reaches over his shoulder into his pack, undoes the pack, pulls a torch out as he's running, stops for a moment to flint and steel this thing, and boom, he illuminates a torch for you. And now you're actually able to see a little bit better. What are the rest of you doing?
Moving.
Yeah, getting away from this
With
thing.
that of me almost falling into this unknown abyss, Kriya starts to cry.
Oh.
Like, huh?
I'm gonna grab her hand and just start dragging her along.
Oh, you're gonna drag her?
As we're running, can I attempt to fire again?
Can you attempt to fire?
Yeah.
Yes. Would you like to actually? What I'll do is you're going to be firing into this fog that Indexor put up. So things are a little bit dicey here. What?
I'm firing off smell.
Firing off smell. Okay. I'm not going to lie. This thing's chasing you. All right. This thing is on the run and it's moving up behind you.
I figured it's kind of like forgotten its defenses a little bit in hopes of being, like offensive.
Well, also in the offensive, it hears you running, so it's not going to be as jittery when you go to fire. Go ahead and shoot.
Okay, I am going to mark an experience called my new one. It's called the Unholy.
The Unholy.
So that's going to give me experience. Does what?
You have to spend a hope.
Yeah.
To use the experience,
and I get a +2.
You get a +3. Is it +2?
It's still 2.
Two.
Yeah.
2. Oh, that's right. You have 3 at +2.
Unless you've increased them.
And then in motion of pulling this out, I'm going to bite this sort of capsule in my mouth and kind of lick this one toxin onto the tip of my arrow. Yeah, this toxin is going to cause searing pain after the damage is done.
Fucking awesome. What the fuck?
I like that one.
That's a crit.
Fucking yes.
There you go. There you go. Nice. All right, so don't forget to erase a stress and mark a hope.
Yeah, I think I'm actually good on stress, so yeah.
Your arrow, you loose that arrow right out of the bow, it flies into the fog, and all of a sudden you just hear it find meat. It's like, and then you hear this, as this thing just flips up and over through the fog and into the range of vision that you have. As it flips up and over, it lands on its back and slides to a dead stop.
Oh,
I'm stopping.
What?
you killed
I
it?
don't need to roll damage. As I kind of stop, I want to turn around, grab the 2 ice spikes, and just make sure it's dead and jam it in there.
Beautiful.
Did you kill that thing?
It's dead.
I think so.
Okay.
I say we keep going.
So what the fuck?
Do we go or we stop?
Is there anything I would like to inspect this creature before I go?
So you're going to hold up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's laying there in plain view. It was coming up on you pretty quickly.
Is there anything interesting about this creature that I would note?
It's big, right? Pretty big.
Well, I mean, you all have your minis, right?
Yeah.
So this is scaled to your minis, and I'll pass this around
huge.
so you can have a look at what
That's
this
fucking
thing
awesome.
looks like.
That's
He's only got a base coat on him. He hasn't been fully painted yet, but that'll give you a general idea. So he has these very muscular legs that have these, it can run on its hind legs, and it's got 2 arms with these massive claws that stick out of it. And then there are these wisps of tendrils that fly off the back of the
that
head.
thing's creepy as fuck.
Sort of like octopus tentacles, but they're smooth, right? The face,
No suckers.
the entire no suckers. The whole face is mouth with teeth.
It's fucking
Oh, 'cause it
awesome.
says we want to see it. Who's doing the Instagram?
I can do it when it gets over to me.
holy shit.
I want to cut its tongue out.
Okay,
Do that as I'm freaking drinking.
you've got the
Ooh,
knife.
he's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my knife out. Just kind of.
Gross.
Well, as you grab a hold of the tongue, right, and you sort of get that blade of the knife, and you keep your knife really sharp, like right? There's a muscularity to this tongue that's almost like got a sinew to it. Like when you go to cut through this, it's tough. It's tough. But it was fast. Like you could see when this thing jumped onto Saradwin's back, you could see this tongue was just like just before it launched and landed those teeth in her back. So this thing is a tough creature when it's still going. But you're also marveling at the fact that one arrow took it down.
I am. I'm looking to discover what had caused the egg laying sensation in my sister. I'm looking to cut whatever that organ is out and inspect it in hopes to help.
So as you're cutting the tongue out of this thing's head,
so we
you
stop.
notice that the two fangs that are right here on the side of the mouth, something catches your eye and you look, and there are two very prominent holes that are in those teeth. This thing plants the tooth and injects the egg through the tooth.
Injection.
Fucking hell.
You want to pull those also?
Tooth injection.
Ew.
I'm going to figure this out, sister.
Alright,
Do
so
I have fucking eggs in me?
I don't know. Let's hope not.
Kriya
What?
kind of goes over
That's a
and
good
like,
question, though.
on the
When I cast
wound.
healing hands on them,
Yeah.
did that have any effect to the eggs? Or did it just heal the wound?
That
So you
just heals the
You
wound.
sealed
So
the
I
determined.
sealed those in, sorry.
yeah.
You might have eggs not on you, but in you.
But you don't have a hit point anymore from
That's, that's true.
And
You're gonna be okay.
You scarred over the eggs, so they'll
Fuck.
maybe come to the surface.
Ew.
We're both
Clearly we stopped for
infected.
a minute, so I'm gonna start drawing the creature and taking a couple minutes.
Ew.
All right, you're taking a little bit of time to take this in.
I'm going to calm my sister down. You are going to be okay. All right. Everyone is kind of getting affected down here,
How big were these fangs?
and I'm going to pull the fangs out.
The fangs are not huge. The fangs that he pulled out are probably about 4 inches long.
That's pretty fucking big.
That's fucking
That's
huge.
pretty
What the
fucking
fuck?
dude.
That's
And
a
so-
tooth! 4 inches?
It's like a saber
How-
That's a
tooth.
fucking clever
like, how
girl
deep
saber
into
tooth
me?
shit, dude.
How deep into me did these?
4 inches.
That's the question.
The
How,
whole-
No, it didn't go all the way
how
out.
deep in did it go?
How deep
It
did it
wasn't
feel
a
like?
hot tooth injection.
Just the tip.
Really just
God damn it! I can't drink tonight.
So they're like not big wounds. Somebody
See how
could
serious I
feasibly
am? Do I look like I'm telling a joke?
cut me open.
What?
Somebody could like easily cut me open.
I think somebody could cut you open.
I think
You want me to cut you open?
I think you guys should cut me open later. But we have
Later,
to
before when the eggs are implanted.
Well, let them grow a
impregnated?
little bit, and maybe we'll be able to see them better.
see them better.
My
Exactly.
God.
I
But
can
also,
cut
we don't
precisely.
have-
You
This
can
one
burn
we'll
it
learn
in
more
Dex
about
Sword.
it.
We don't have time.
Can we move?
We should move,
Okay, we should move.
or else you all are gonna have eggs in you.
I don't want eggs.
You shouldn't have eggs.
I
It's
like
bad.
chicken eggs, but not any other type of eggs. Thank you.
Let's
I
move.
will
This
say
thing
that this
moves.
creature does not resemble anything you've ever seen before. And if the thing you fought yesterday had a demonic presence, this thing also seems to have that demonic presence. You also notice as you're touching it that the body's core temperature on this is incredibly warm.
Ew.
Like what you would consider probably to be a high fever on any normal creature.
Does it have blood?
Oh.
One could find out.
I want to poke it.
Interesting.
Describe exactly what you mean by poke it, please.
So I would
so gross, isn't it?
take the arrow out and save.
As you pull the arrow out, first of all, I will say that head of that arrow is very well barbed. And when it catches that leathery, sinewy skin, you've really got to put some muscle into that
Yeah.
to rip that
Some
free.
chutzpah.
Some chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
Exactly. So as you rip this free, yes, there is immediately the release of what is not familiar to you. It's more of a typical blue-black ichor, thick like tar, almost too thick to pulsate through its body. Not something you'd even have an easy time drinking.
Sister,
Yes.
this might be more for you.
I'll take it. I collect a vial of this blood, and I store it in my cloak with my other vials.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like kind of kick it near the mouth and be like, "You fucking bitch. Fucking gross."
How are you, little one? Are you okay?
She's just like
Yes.
weeping.
Yes, I understand.
Just gonna give you a pat on the back. You're fine.
That's a natural response.
She cries harder when you do that.
Disney starts to pace back and forth, tail up.
You want to go?
She's getting
I'm
impatient.
just not even waiting for you. I'm just going.
Let's go. I'm gonna follow.
Remind me to tell you a joke later. I'll make you feel better.
Just lean. I just
All
want
right.
to.
Chardonnay pulls the torch out, holds it high. I don't even know what just happened. Why are you all laughing like this? What I missed?
No, that's what I said.
He goes, remind me to tell you a joke later. Make you feel better.
Okay.
You guys are fucking wild.
You begin to run. Chardonnay has the torch out, held high, shadows
running
passing
again?
by on the wall. And you begin. Are you running, or are you just taking your time now?
I don't know. What are we
You
doing?
were running
We
before.
were running,
We run.
So let's keep running.
Okay.
Can we like do like a light jog? Okay.
Take your time.
We go.
Take all the time you need.
Let's run.
Okay.
I'm running in the front.
I'm not,
Kriya's flying.
I'm not sprinting. There is no need to sprint at the moment.
Well, Chardonnay has a real sort of, motive to find Cleo, and so he's usually leading the way, right? You're close on his heels.
Yes.
All right.
It's
You're back at it again for a good 10, 15 minutes moving along. I am, however, going to spend another fear here
fucking
Fear
hell.
happy.
because as you're running
He's got it.
into this, I've got it, I gotta spend it. You hear this guttural crack like, and all of a sudden you see the one whole wall next to you just kind of go
No.
like this. The entire side wall of the cavern or the crag shifts, and with that you see a boulder like coming down. You look up. In Dexor, I want you to make either agility or finesse roll, and Thistleen, agility or finesse roll for me.
I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna argue with the DM. GM.
Oh, here we go.
Whatever.
Be my guest.
If we're like, bouncing rocks and jogging, do you think any of my adversaries are within melee range of me?
Adversaries being the rocks that are falling?
No, my
Your allies.
Allies. Sorry, my allies.
Are they within melee range of you?
Oh no, it's actually when you have no adversaries within melee range, so it doesn't matter.
You
I
have
read
no
the card
adversaries in melee range right
wrong.
now.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt a spellcast roll and try to cast Arcane Door to move away.
Okay.
God damn.
It's like Star Trek.
16 with fear.
Great.
I love having some fear.
So that's a success.
That's a success.
I spend a hope,
But you afraid.
and right in front of me, a portal appears, and I step through the thing. As I hear rocks or the wall coming down,
You're like,
I cast this door, and I leap into it, and I can teleport to a point within far range.
fantastic.
So I'm gonna kind of get away from the wall and leap to the front of the pack.
So I would just say that, given the speed with which you came up with that narrative and that you cast this spell, I will say that you saw this massive chunk of the wall coming down right in your path. And as you looked up to see that, you could see that it would have struck you. You cast this door, through it you go. Can I get an agility or finesse roll
I
from you,
want to
Thistleen?
spend a hope to help you
How do you do it?
in this.
So is that an extra D6?
I think,
Yeah,
I
you
think
spend
so.
a hope, you get a d6 to give the roll advantage.
Yeah.
God. That is
The advantage was nice.
The advantage was very helpful. Thank you. So that's a 17 with fear.
17 with fear. I might be
You're
at
full up,
full
pretty
fear.
sure.
Yeah,
3,
you're
6,
full up.
9. One
This
more,
is
you're
fine.
right.
Keep
What was the
doing it.
D6 for? Or
It was
What-
a 6.
6.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so
that really helped.
I-
This thing go.
Can I story that?
yeah, can you?
So with
I
I'm
will
not-
tell you, there was a rock falling that you spotted.
yeah, so I'm not. It's not like I'm using vicious entangle, but to kind of like story this, having some sort of control over conjuring vines. As the rock comes down, you see Ceridwen like flick her wrist down and then flick up as a vine shoots up, wraps around your arm, and retracts, pulling you to the side.
Oh shit.
And also, Rabbit.com is saying in the chat, remember, Seraph Prayer Dice Boots. Boosts.
Boots.
Boots.
Dice Boots.
Dice.
Dice
boots.
nice boots.
Thank you.
All right, well done. So yeah, so all of a sudden, Ceridwen is pulling Thistleen out of the way. Thistleen, You have perfect agility as well, so it was just like a perfectly orchestrated move. But these rocks are raining down on you right now. And through a series of deft moves, you're able to sort of get through this pretty well. You travel on for about another hour, and something catches your eye just ahead in the light of Shardanan's torch. Everywhere you've been so far, everything that you've been moving through, it has been rocks that you have to climb, the occasional large slab of wall that's laying there, and you get some reprieve where you can actually walk 20 or 30 feet on flat surface, but then it's climb down off of that, straddle this massive crag, jump over this other big rock. It's a constant series of acrobatic moves to get through this space. And all of a sudden, Shardanan's moving out into what appears to be the first true, genuine clearing that you have seen, and it is fairly large. He runs into this space. The floor seems to be very smooth. The space seems to be spacious and open. The light now all of a sudden spreads out on the walls. And something catches your eye in this space.
No.
It's about 200 feet across. And in the center, you see what appears to be a ring. And the ring looks like it is made of stones. But the stones have a striking resemblance to chairs.
Whoa.
And there are 18 of them as you come into this space, all in a circle, and a fairly large circle too. That diameter of that circle is probably 30 feet across. 18 chairs. And in the center of that circle, you notice that the ground, as Shardanan he is immediately interested. He runs forward thinking he's found a clue to what's happened to Cleo. And you see, in the center of this ring of chairs, the ground it's packed down. It's got some disturbance to it, as if someone stood in the center or some activity took place in the center. It's hard to make out, but something stood in the middle of this circle of chairs as you come into this space.
Chairs are facing in.
They're all facing in, yes.
It's fucking weird.
I would like to make an unholy check. I want to ask Avaris if this is unholy.
I think this whole place is unholy.
Well, why don't you...
If this is.
As we come to this, I pull out the pendant around my neck. I say, sweet and just Avaris. This seems demonic. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Tell me if it's safe.
You sort of speak this prayer, meditate on the moment, all the while taking in and observing the space. And whenever you speak to Avaris, you feel a sense of calm wash over you, because you're putting your trust in your God.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, that wash of relief over you is drawn back for a moment. I'm going to spend a fear here and turn this a little bit darker, because Avaris is there. But for the first time, Avaris's guidance to somebody like you who turned good after dealing a lot in the dark arts, somebody that kind of went from the darker side of things to good, you feel Avaris like a tremor, like something definitely unholy, something so unholy that it's possible Avaris might fear not being able to help you in this situation. With that question, voices begin to fill your head, whispers, and then more screams begin to fill up your ears, and your eyes dart from chair to chair to chair. And what you notice is that around each chair, the soil composition is not only tufted and piled, but it's black.
What did you hear, sister?
It's unholy.
How so?
Extremely unholy.
While this is happening, Dizleen drops to all fours, tail raises, and they just start to serpentine through all the chairs. going behind one and then in front of the other. Behind one, in front of the other. Till they get around 2/3 of the way around the circle. Hops up on the next chair, just kind of perches. Steps off to the side.
Don't touch the unholy chairs.
Front legs just straight down at the edge, perched, looking up, staring into the abyss above.
Just before you hopped up into that chair,
Oh, come on.
something catches your eye under the chair in the shadows. That black soil that I described to Vicar that sort of creates a real dark space. There is a glint of something that you see out of the corner of your eye. And before hopping up into the chair, you instinctively pick it up, palm it so no one sees you. And then once in the chair, back straight, pause at your side. You open your hand and look. It's a key. Silver key, larger than your normal key, but skeleton key style, right? So you have that.
Don't trust it.
You don't know.
I'm walking to the center of this circle. By the way, does it look safe to do so?
From what you can tell, yeah.
Okay. And given my sister's experience from asking Avaris, I want to experience a little something myself.
Tell me what that is.
So I'm going to use one of my class features to commune with Avaris.
He's getting double called.
Or
No, go for it.
how about, is there like a god that has domain over these dark, unholy spaces? Like, what's that guy's name?
Rakweeg.
Rakweeg.
Well, Rakweeg, sure. That's, the lord of the underworld.
I want to commune with Rakweeg to ask, what is this?
You
What the fuck?
want to speak with Rakweeg.
I do. So I'm going to roll 3d6s. And it's going to determine what experience I get. Oh god. Oh god, are you asking for my character sheet? I hear sounds or see a vision relevant to the answer.
All right. You stand in the middle of this circle, and you are in a meditative state. You dig deep into the darkest depths, and Avaris is sort of left behind. You sort of make the departure. And you concentrate. You're asking, what is this place? You asking about this unholy place?
Yeah.
And you hear something relevant to the answer, correct?
Or see something,
I
right?
hear sounds or see a vision relevant to the answer.
All of a sudden, through your left temple, this sharp, piercing, deep, resonating voice comes into your head. You are now messing with my territory. The Blight Father is not yours. The Blight Father belongs to me. And with that, you sort of see the whole space around all the chairs illuminate. Fire comes up behind all of them. I want you to leave this place now, or there will be no return for you or your party members. Or better yet, no. I have a better idea. And everything goes out.
Can we tell who she's talking with? Like.
Well, you would not have seen the fire or
Right,
the vision.
right.
And you would not have heard the voice. So
So
this
we have
just
no
happened
idea.
in Sarah Dwin's
So you just tweak it.
perception.
And everything just goes.
Well, you see in your
the
vision
fire
the
goes
fires go out, the sound disappears.
I'm gonna like turn, see and be like,
What is it, sister?
we gotta go, man.
What did you see?
I just
Did you talk to Avaris?
nope.
What happened?
I said, why not ask Raquig what
I'm
this
gonna
is
slap
about?
her. Are you insane?
No, I wanted answers.
You don't.
What did
commune
they
with
say?
other gods.
I'm not communing like through worship. I just wanted to know.
Oh my god.
You know, you gotta know evil to fight evil.
Avaris would not be happy about this.
I'm sure she understands my motives to fight evil. And why not get the information from the big evil?
What information did you get?
So, I was told that the Blight Father is a thing that is not mine and is in fact his. Don't know what that is. And that we need to get out. Or, he said of this place, I'm going to take it as this circle specifically, or else bad things. And then he left by saying that he has a better idea. So,
Great, he is going to try and kill us.
well, I'm sure he would already know that we're here.
Was this being said out loud or quietly to your sister?
No.
No, that doesn't answer my fucking
Yeah, that didn't
question.
answer the question.
No, not quietly. Like out
So
loud.
that was being said out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. During this session, I would have been starting to draw the chairs and any notes. And in hearing their response, did you say aloud just
Yes.
about the demonic or the, you
Yes.
know? Okay. In hearing Vickers, I would have jotted a note down and what they were like said just about being like unholy. And then hearing the word like the Blight Father, can I attempt to make like a check,
Knowledge.
a knowledge check?
Yeah.
Just in my research ability to the Blight Father, really, if I've ever come across that.
By all means.
Okay, so I'm going to use my knowledge ability, and I'm going to mark a stress instead of a hope to spend an experience for walking encyclopedia.
Nice.
Doubles my shit, and that is a 14, 17, 23 with hope.
Ah, boom.
So,
With hope.
with hope.
So go ahead and mark that hope.
Nice.
And yes, your research does recall that name. And as Sarah Dwin mentions the name Blight Father, your ears, or what double as ears on Indexor's head, sort of turn and you search your catalog index of everything that you've got stored. And you remember that Blight Father is a mythological reference in some of Vesper's lore about a story that Hathros has had numerous uprisings in mythology, probably stories to put children in order and make sure they behave. You know, you don't want to wind up in Hathros when you die, so behave your parents sort of stories. And the Blight Father was sort of like the, for lack of a better word, Blight Father was like the Santa Claus of the underworld, but rather than like we know Krampus to be, which this is nothing like, he would come and deliver presents from the underworld. And what he had were these massive tentacles. His whole lower body was comprised of all of these tentacles that he sort of walked on, probably 24 of them, massive. And they would slough off of his body, and when they fell and hit the ground, they would turn into a serpent. And so as he moved from house to house, he dropped these tentacles off of his body like serpents that would go into the children's home and usually devour one or two of them.
Oh, sick. Just one or two.
Oh, okay. Well, I will just, you know, almost like, I love your description of just like the Rolodex encyclopedia in my head.
Cash hit.
A very just like I don't want to say mechanical, but a very almost like AI voice, and I'm just gonna start telling that story aloud to the group and just, like the Blight Father, and just reciting it.
It's like Baymax in Big Hero 6.
Yes, yes.
You should have like a little like holo projector thing that shoots out, and it shows
shows
the page of
us.
the book.
It shows the page of the
So you
book
can
and the
read
description.
along, and we're kind of like, oh, read the plaque.
Encyclopedia
Yeah.
number.
I have that.
When you
Wow.
do your drawings, you build like 3D models.
And they rotate in a hologram. Okay, so that doesn't
So you're
sound.
telling us.
I'm telling you.
In this chaos, I want to kick a chair over.
What?
They're having
You want to
this
kick a
now,
chair
right?
over?
Can I
And
try
I'm
to
going to
intercept
yell
that?
at my sister.
You remember me telling you they're stone, right?
No. I thought they
I
were
was gonna
like
say they're
wood.
big, heavy
They're
stone.
rocks that have been carved into chairs.
Well, that's a lie. I'm not
Try
going
to
to
kick
over.
it. Try to kick it.
You can
Breaks
still
your
kick
foot.
it in frustration.
I'll kick in frustration.
Okay. This is like your Aragorn helmet moment after the orcs were defeated and they thought they lost the
You know
halflings.
that he actually breaks his toe when he hits the key.
Number one nerd story told about that
Oh,
movie.
God.
All right, so you want to kick the chair? Mm-hmm. You're frustrated. What's bothering you, Vicar? What is this about?
Because my sister decided to pray to another god. Yes, to commune, she's just trying to talk to him, but in order to talk and commune with a god, you have to pray to them.
Are you saying this out
Chardin
loud?
Chardin sees you like frustrated, so I'm gonna be in that role right now.
Yeah.
So she prayed to another god,
Yeah, she prayed to another god.
and is that blasphemous for you?
It's not good. It's not
Why
what we're
not?
taught.
Hmm?
It's not what we're taught.
Well, I would say that it's an extraordinary time right now. And perhaps, in the absence of one answer, you look for another. Right?
Smart little man. I'm worried that her praying to this god will put her in danger.
Sister.
As communing with a god usually, from what I've heard, tells them of your location and puts you on their radar directly. And that is not something I want.
What god did she pray to? Did she tell you?
Well, I forget his name at the moment.
Rockweed.
Rockweeg.
Oh my. Raquig.
Yes.
It's not exactly a god. So if it's a god you're worried about, he's more of a lord of a terrible place with extreme power. So yes, probably equatable to a god in terms of power, but far more evil and less benevolent than anything.
Oh, that makes me feel really good. Thank you, little man.
I'm just trying to give you facts. I'm not trying to make you feel better. I mean,
Awesome. Your bedside manner is one to tell stories about.
well, I'm sorry if you think that possibly stroking your ego and being kind right now will get us out of this situation. I'll happily do it. If it helps me find my wife, that's all I care about.
Sister,
Yes.
we're already in danger. Remember, we're not going to be here for long. Okay?
Why are we still here?
I don't know why we're still here, but
Kind of shakes their butt and jumps to the next chair.
Okay.
listen.
Kriya, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're okay. Look, I didn't like pray to this god or like sacrifice to it.
Look, can we talk about this later?
I just asked it. Hold on. I need to say my piece right now. I just asked a question. You know I can speak to these otherworldly beings
Yes.
at will.
And I know
And I
that
do
they
that.
can speak back
Right.
and they interact back.
That's okay. One-time channel. All right?
If Raquis comes here to kill you,
Yeah.
I will kill him.
Great.
Kriya, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, so, well, like...
I'm gonna cry.
Well, no. She's actually quite unusually calm with hearing all of everything that's been going on. And while you were talking with, like, while you guys have your little interaction and you're jumping from chair to chair, Kriya's gonna kind of walk over to Saradwin and just kind of, like, take her hand and, like, walk kind of away.
Yeah.
Not far, just, like, away. And she's gonna then take both your hands and pull you down to her level.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
I
that,
sort of,
like, you're...
fall to my knees.
Yeah, so that you are, like
Jesus.
close to me.
Kid.
And she's gonna touch her forehead to yours.
What the hell?
And she's just gonna start whispering. But it's kind of, like, inaudible to you. And it goes on for, like, 10 seconds.
I'm gonna, like, put my ear closer.
And with that, she kind of goes and around your forehead.
Simba.
Oh.
I heard you were interacting with Raquik.
Yeah.
Praise be.
Praise be to whom?
And she kind of lets go of your hands.
What?
Fuck shit, man.
Devil worshiper! Even.
We don't hear this.
Holy shit!
We don't know.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to break.
What the fuck, dude?
Can I?
This thing's gonna keep jumping from chair to chair, kind of like looking around the surroundings of each chair for a keyhole.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Why don't you go ahead and make an instinct roll for me?
Ooh. That is a 21 with fear.
Well, I'm going to take that fear.
I'm sure you will.
I like,
Take that fear.
I like my fear. You do not find this keyhole that you're looking for. However, the 21 and this deeper investigation that you're conducting here as you're looking around does find you, as you're kind of like poking your head in and out and under the chairs, the black sort of scorched areas around these chairs in the middle of this ring they're kind of indiscernible on some level, but then there is, back where you found the key, like as you work your way all the way back around the circle, you get back to that chair that had that key that glinted to you, and you look a little bit closer, and there is a hand that has had all of the skin and muscle tone burned away from it, skeletal mostly, with some charring, but very, very evidently bones, laying just to the left of where that key was. And because it's so charred, you hadn't seen it in the dark. But now, with the deeper investigation, you do see it.
Oh my god.
You bat it out from underneath the chair.
Grab it.
Grab it.
One claw.
Okay. It's a human hand.
Does it smell good?
You gonna gnaw on it?
Define good.
Non-threatening.
Yes. It has slightly smaller size, so I won't say it's the hand of a child, but it was definitely the hand of somebody a little bit more. This is not a warrior's hand. This is not the hand of somebody who is, skilled or capable or a hard worker. This is something a little bit more demure. Don't do it. Don't.
I want to open my cloak.
Your what?
My cloak.
Okay.
I want to reach in. I want to take out that blood vial of the creature.
Mm-hmm. What was that? You just poured out?
A little bit, like a drop
Where?
in the circle.
In the circle.
Yeah.
It falls down, hits the dust on the ground, coagulates a little bit with the dust, beads up on top of it momentarily, and sits there shining, just gently. Nothing dramatic. You notice the shadows are sort of moving about the space. The wall, which is now in this open space, the wall that you've been staying against, is probably now 40 or 50 feet to your left, because where this space opened up in this circular area, it pushed the walls back. And you see the flickering light torch from Chardannon's torch as he's sort of like looking around. He's sort of investigating. And so the space itself is being revealed to you as Chardannon conducts his own investigation while you're doing your own thing. And you do notice that this is not just an open area in the bottom of this crag. It's a plateau. Because you see Chardannon, and he's over on the far end on the edge, and he's kind of like looking off of this edge. You didn't realize that before.
It just goes on. Like, is it steep?
Well, you'd have to go over there to see, but it does, based on the angle that he's looking at, it does look like it's relatively steep.
Does it seem like there's another way out of here, or does it seem like it goes down into the plateau?
Well, it does drop off down, and then immediately to your right, perpendicular opposite direction of the wall on your left, it just goes off into blackness. More rocky areas and crags like you've been sort of working your way through.
Would that be east?
Technically, that direction would be north. You are headed east right now.
Well, what do we want to do?
Disney's going to kind of turn their back to the party. Is the hand open or closed?
The hand looks like this, like it once held something.
So Disney's going to take the key, put it into the hand, and slowly try to bend those fingers around the key, and then tuck it into her chainmail.
It doesn't actually take much to bend the fingers around it. It looks like it was almost a close fit. And by doing that, you deduce that it possibly held the key at one time. You tuck the hand and key into your chainmail.
And then I'm going to jump off the chair and go over to our little man friend.
Chardannon. All right, so you work your way over there. You all notice as this lean kind of snakes her way across the plateau over to where Chardannon is. Do you want to do anything else in this area, or do you also want to follow Thisleen?
I just want to ask you, real quick. So, you seem like a smart girl. What's the sense that you get from this place? Given your connection, it would seem to Ruckwood.
It's not particularly off-putting to me.
Yeah? Do you know what it is?
Looks like some chairs to me.
Do you seem honest to me?
Yeah, she doesn't really know what this is.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, I don't really get it either. It seems familiar to you though, or it's just not off-putting.
It's not off-putting.
Kind of think it's like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty cool. It's like a different type of aesthetic. I mean, what?
Aesthetic?
Like the look to it. It could be appealing to some, you know, especially maybe if you're interested in like ancient societies or, you know, I don't know. But I mean, what makes it appealing to you? Is it like where you came from, or?
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Far away from here.
Far away from this place?
Yeah.
Whereabouts? I'm just from up there, you know, cold place.
Yeah.
All that.
I don't really like talking about it.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry. Well, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm here, all right?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also just curious. So, we're going to be spending a lot of time together. It's good to get to know each other. And if you got any questions about me, I'm more than happy to answer.
Okay.
So, come on, let's go. I think people are moving.
Like little pep in my step.
And so the rest of you head over to where Chardannon is sort of peering off the edge. And as you approach, you see how monumentally vast some of these spaces can be. And I'm not going to try and say that Chardannan's torch is illuminating all of it, but you can see a bit into the forwardmost area right in front of you from Chardannan's torch. And what happens is this plateau falls off and almost is immediately caught just below it by a landing. And in front of that landing are a bunch of big, jagged rocks. And beyond that, it drops way off into this, like, almost void. And about 100, maybe 125 feet across that void, you see another area where there's rocks down below. Now, how can you see that far? How can you see what's so far across this dark void? Because you see 4 or 5 torches, tiny, in the distance. You squint and look closer. Chardannan's like, come on, let's get a little closer where we can see. And he scrambles down the edge of the plateau, gets up behind the rocks and climbs up on it. And he's looking now across this. You following suit?
Yeah, we don't want to go alone.
You follow behind him, gather up behind the rocks. He puts the torch down and actually snuffs it out on the rock for a second so as to not draw attention to yourselves. And he looks across this void, and down below, do you remember the creature you fought yesterday? That massive skin sack, this bag of meat, this massive brute? You count no fewer than 12 of them.
Jesus.
Oh,
Fucking
They're all walking,
why are we
but
here?
But this is the most interesting thing of all, because there's more than 12 creatures walking. You remember how large the brute was, right? In and amongst them, there are 3 smaller figures. They're human. They're dressed like townspeople. And they're walking along with them like it's normal. Just like it's normal. And you're watching this in disbelief. They're really far away. And they're clearly working their way in the direction you came from. They just happen to be way the hell over there. But they're working their way this way. And so you're taking this in for a moment. Chardannan is like, Cleo would be smaller than that. Those look like humans with them. Can you see? You have really good eyes. Can you see what's going on down there?
Yes, it does seem curious that they're not seeming coerced, these human figures. They seem very relaxed. Have you ever seen any of your fellow townsfolk or peoples?
Other than you guys, these are the first people that I've really seen.
Most of the victims of these sacks
They were all
carried
taken.
away. Yes.
Yeah, they were taken. I would be really reluctant to follow them, but I kind of want to follow them. I mean, they might lead us to Cleo, but if they saw us,
Let's follow them.
we'd
We
be
have to
dead.
go down first to follow.
I'm not. I don't know about you, but did you see that vast open pit?
What if we have to jump?
You want to jump?
Well, I mean, does it look like there's another way down?
I'd have to light the torch and look. It's very hard to see. It's dark.
But I mean,
But
Could
they're
we-
going
could we-
opposite of the way that you've seen these sack creatures take people. You said they always go to the east. That's going back the way that we came.
know.
That's to the west.
None of this makes sense to anything I've seen before. I haven't been down here long enough to necessarily develop a thesis on all the behaviors of these things. So, yeah, it's strange, but
Well, this is a lead.
And what happens if they catch us?
They look pretty happy.
do there appear to be any sort of plants or critters around?
Critters.
always thinking about the menu.
Well,
At this precise moment, no, because it's pitch black,
okay.
right? So at this precise moment, no. I will say this. As you're discussing this idea of jumping, you're discussing this idea of crossing it, you're talking about in what happens if they catch us.
No.
I'm going to spend a fear,
Of course you are.
but possibly unnecessarily. But I am going to do it just to shift the gear a little bit. Because all of a sudden behind you, cutting right through the darkness, and it causes you to jump out of your skin. You hear a voice say, "Well, now I don't know if I would necessarily do that. That seems a little hasty. Hi, friends. Don't be alarmed. Asheron Frost, at your service."
What's the name?
Alarm.
He's just right behind us.
Fuck
Yes.
you.
We're going to go to break.
God damn
Fucking
it!
Sizzling
shit.
tear is
What a chode.
fully erect along their
Hoof
spine.
tail.
A rat.
Hoof tail. Poof.
Hoof tail, razorback spine.
All right.
What the fuck?
So we're going to go to break.
Okay.
We'll be back in about 15 minutes, and we are going to pick up to find out what happens and who the hell is this.
Who
All
the
right.
fuck is Asheron Frost?
I don't
We'll
like
see you all in a little bit. We'll be back in about 15. See you soon.
Toodles.
You probably had a good time with that. You know that as a ttrpg, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished. 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All three resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon. Hey guys. I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a recent module that we created. Now, you might have seen our series called A Clockwork Silence on YouTube, and you probably had a good time with that. You know that as a TTRPG, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished, 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All 3 resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon. Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a recent module that we created. Now, you might have seen our series called A Clockwork Silence on YouTube, and you probably had a good time with that. You know that as a TTRPG, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished, 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All 3 resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon. Hey guys. I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a recent module that we created. Now, you might have seen our series called A Clockwork Silence on YouTube, and you probably had a good time with that. You know that as a TTRPG, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished, 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All 3 resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon. Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a recent module that we created. Now, you might have seen our series called A Clockwork Silence on YouTube, and you probably had a good time with that. You know that as a ttrpg, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell, in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished. 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All 3 resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon. Hey guys. I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a recent module that we created. Now, you might have seen our series called A Clockwork Silence on YouTube, and you probably had a good time with that. You know that as a ttrpg, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell, in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished. 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All 3 resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon.
we love you guys, and we want to do this as much as possible, but we need your help. 2 years, no, not even 2 years, years ago, we started as a humble game in Todd's basement.
Get the fuck out of my basement.
Get the fuck out of my video. We started as a humble game in Todd's basement playing Curse of Strahd. We didn't think anything of it. And then we decided to make a channel. And it has grown into a beautiful thing. And now we have you guys, a wonderful community. If you want to be an even bigger part of that community and help us do crazy things like make short films and everything, hop on over to Patreon, the link in the description below. For $5 a month, you're going to get a Boon and Bane every month, which is already a $10 deal. And that's going to help you affect the game in good ways for our players and or bad ways. You are also going to get a discount on all of our merch. And on top of that, you're going to get a special Discord role. So please tell us you love us. If not, I'm going to cry. Okay, bye.
Hey, eyes up here. What am I, like a piece of meat to you or something? It's a good shirt, right? You want to instill some fear in your players? Then this is it. If you're a Daggerheart GM, this is the shirt for you. You want it? You can go to 2 places. One, you can head over here to our website, witherandbloomstudios.com, or you can hit up the merch page. Or down below, connected right to this video. So, you know what to do. You're going to instill fear into the hearts of your players. Spend the fear. Spend some money. Hi, everybody. Welcome back from break.
Hello.
We got a lot going on here. Thanks for sticking with us. We really appreciate that. Apparently, Saturn looped the video wrong, and is very embarrassed about that. But I don't think it's a problem. I think it's fine. Like, I'm just like, whatever.
I
your complaints.
appreciate all of your hard work and efforts, Saturn, so don't fucking worry about it. We're all human.
Exactly.
It's a fucking game.
You get a 6 out of 7.
Oh my god.
You stop with the 6-7 stuff. Oh my god. I'm dying inside. Genuinely dying inside. Okay. Let's get back into this.
Who the fuck's this guy?
Who the fuck?
You were sort of staring out over this black abyss, looking at this formation of about 12 of these creatures, these massive skin-bag creatures that seem to be walking in perfect unison and with completely willing humans that they were once kidnapping, taking away. And all of a sudden, someone approached you from behind. A gentleman by the name of Asheron Frost. Hi, friends.
Orphan or bastard.
Well, excuse me. The
Well, your
blade
last name.
really isn't necessary.
Well, we're orphans.
I'm
Frost.
orphaned, if you need to know.
We're also Frost.
Oh,
We're also orphans.
wow, kindred spirits. Excellent to meet a couple.
Why are
It's-
you named after the river that's the entrance to hell?
I'm not going to lie. My parents did not have a fantastic sense of humor, and I've hardly known them. And so I curse them every day for that, because people that are a little bit smarter tend to reference that. Where is hell exactly? Because I've never heard of it before.
I think we're in it.
Oh.
Get him.
Gotcha. The river is in Hathros, to be precise.
Hathros.
My parents, I don't think, were expecting me, to be totally honest. What are you doing down here is more important, the question. Do you realize the danger you're in, and how did you avoid them? How did you get past them?
We killed them.
We dispatched.
Those things that are about, I don't know, 100 yards away over there?
We killed them.
Well, good for you. Something I have not yet been able to do. I'm tracking that group right now,
Why?
and I happen to... Well, number one, because I know 2 of the people in that group and have been interested in getting them back for myself,
They look pretty happy right now.
which disturbs me immensely. I can't figure out why that's happening either.
What city did you fall from?
you caught me. And I don't mean me, the character. I mean me, the GM.
Sorry.
Hang on. My bad.
I don't mean to be that guy.
Yeah, you got me.
I just don't trust him.
He's from Thornholt.
Thornhold. I know that. That's a real place.
That is a real place. Yes, you're aware of the town of Thornholt. You're also aware that Thornholt did fall into the crag.
Okay.
Wait. So you know those people from above,
Yes.
and now they appear to be following willingly.
From what I can tell.
Well, we have reason to believe that what is that fucking magic system called?
Cathexis.
Cathexis is somehow involved here. And do you know the real story about Calagenia?
Well, now we're really going.
This might be a
quite
bad
deep.
place to do this.
I mean, if we have time to chit-chat, I guess I could get into some of the things that I know.
Well-
although I do want to keep an eye on them because that's my top priority.
Yeah, but,
Do you use
Spark Notes. Spark
Do you
Notes.
use Cathexis?
No, just Indexer was talking about it. But anyway, Spark Notes, Calagenia, Cathexis involved, and mind control.
Right.
So
Why are they moving?
I'm sorry.
West.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Saradwin. Frost.
Saradwin Frost. And you?
Tisleen.
Tisleen. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you. He holds out a hand to shake your hand. He's actually dressed really well. He has a tweed vest on. His hair is actually fairly well styled for someone who has fallen into this space. He wears small, round spectacles on his face. He's got an angular face with a, nice cut. He's fairly presentable, charismatic, handsome person.
Do I see a
Is
wand or
the-
a weapon on him?
Kind of reaches out and taps the hand.
Daps him.
Lovely.
Kind of pulls back quickly.
Nice to meet you as well.
Do I see a wand or a weapon on him?
Why don't you make a instinct roll for me?
That's going to be a
Thornholt.
14 with hope.
A 14 with hope. You kind of give him a once-over glance, and you don't see anything. No dagger, no sword of any kind, no melee weapon, certainly no wand.
How are you alive?
Sorry, what was your name?
Vicar.
Vicar.
Frost.
Pleasure, Vicar.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
How are you alive?
How am I alive? Good question. Excellent question. I'm not necessarily sure my story will be believable, so I will tell you in the hopes that you believe me, and then if it's all the same to you,
We should follow them.
well, do you want to join me?
They're moving east. No, west.
They're actually moving west. You were going east. Remember?
Right,
They're going in the
yes.
opposite direction
Yes,
of you. Yes.
Got confused for a second.
I would-
But we're looking to where they are taking prisoners.
Most of the prisoners that we've seen have been dragged to the east. Why are they going to the west with their willing party members? Have you?
That's a good question, and the only answer I have to that is the only time I see a pack of them that large is when they're going to collect villagers from something that's going to fall. So my guess is that there's an event coming.
my guess is that they're not going willingly. That's just something that I'm going to presume.
That they're
Not
controlled?
Exactly, that they're controlled, mind-wise.
If there is an event happening and they are moving forces to where what is going to fall, maybe they're leaving their home base where they have prisoners open.
We should go there.
So maybe they go west, we go east. Have you heard of a home base?
To my knowledge, there is something to the east where these things have been. I have not been there personally, and I can't speak to its validity or its presence, but listen, I will say it was a relief to meet other people down here that have not yet been taken. I have other interests in following them. You there? I didn't get your name.
Kriya.
Well, hello, Kriya. It's really nice to meet you. What's that you're carrying with you?
Do you like it?
Could I see it? It's okay. You don't have to show it to me if that makes you.
I'm just gonna hold it though.
He reaches out and just touches it, and kind of like almost to see if it's stone or what it's made out of, and he puts a finger on it and strokes its head and smiles at you, and he's like, "It's okay. It's okay." I have other business. You're welcome to join me or continue on your way. Perhaps our paths will cross again at some point.
Thisling looks over at Chardin, tries to clock what Chardin's reaction to this person is.
Chardin's just there, arms crossed, kind of like taking this in, looks mildly suspicious and impatient.
Suspicious.
Orphan, be safe.
Hold on. Oh, Dawn. Where is
You're
it?
going to kill him.
I'm going to use... I'm going to use Knight's Glamour by marking a stress.
This guy's gonna die, isn't he?
No, just to subtly alter my appearance. I'm sort of gonna like turn around like I'm looking down there, and I'm just gonna, change my overall appearance to seem just like subtly more inviting, attractive. Someone a face that you would trust with information. And I'll turn back. But before you go, do you have any... I don't know. I know you've got to make this brief. I don't want to hold you up, but we're trying to get to the bottom of what's happening here. We're going to go east. I don't think we're going to go with you. Do you have any vital information that you could share with us?
From the east.
Yeah, about whatever's going on here. If you're surviving down here, why are you surviving down here? What do you have any special information about what's going on there?
Only what I've been able to sort of witness and glean, to be honest with you. Many of the people that have fallen have survived, and they've been taken. They've been taken east. I have not seen what that destination is. My guess is more are falling. This gash is expanding at a regular pace, which to me is a fascinating phenomenon. But nonetheless, if they're being sent out, it is likely that they are going to retrieve more people and be bringing them back. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but that's what my gut instinct tells me.
Okay.
Is this the largest group of them you've seen?
No, they typically send out a group of a dozen like this.
Okay.
How many?
Go ahead.
How many in total do you think there are?
Of these,
Of these?
I've seen 2 or 3 dozen of them at one time.
Okay.
I think an
Well,
encounter
wow.
like that would certainly be quick.
Yeah, 2.
Although, I will say this in terms of your vital information. I've never seen them kill somebody.
Yeah, we
they just want to
noticed
suck the life out of them.
They just want to give you a big hug and carry you home.
Someone's killing them, though.
We
I know that.
We gotta go.
We do too. I do too. We do.
We do. Spooky.
I do. Yeah, I know.
Okay. And just to be sure, it's not a good idea for us to jump down there.
Down there,
Yeah.
that's a huge crag. I would not jump off of that. You'd be
Yeah.
better off if you work your way around this way. You could catch up and go down that.
Oh, I was just thinking about that.
I've been running a
force,
parallel course to them.
Let's do that.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, so you part ways, and you see Asheron kind of very nimbly up onto that plateau and then gone. What's next for you?
Move east.
continue the east.
Let's go.
All right. So Shardanan grabs the torch, lights it up, and you continue on your way. I'm going to say you travel at the normal way you've been traveling for about another, say, 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours, yeah.
At some point, where are you in the marching order?
I'm out front.
You're out front. I want to catch up to you. Be like, hey, ya. I know that you know. I was wondering if you just want to talk about it, not in the hopes that you would, change your mind about me, but I just want you to understand that I just want to voice to you that I'm not a bad person and hope that you might understand.
Well, I can't lie and say that I wasn't off-put by your actions. You reeked of it. But... and your devotion to your god is a little odd, fanatical, but
It's not so much... I'm not going to speak the whole truth. And so even the truth that I tell you could potentially be, I don't know, a lie of omission, but it's just not something that I want to fully divulge. But I was cursed with a disease since birth, on account of the horrible deeds of my mother. And this disease is maintained only with blood. Human blood, preferably, but I don't subscribe to that. I don't want to do that to people. So I was brought up by a priest at the Church of Avaris. She's the god of both health and pestilence. I need blood to survive. And so I get that from animals because I don't want to hurt people like myself, like yourself. Unfortunately, the death is a necessary thing.
Well, it was not lost upon me that it was an act of survival, which is why you still stand. You do not take lightly the death of other felines.
I get that. And, if this is, a divide between us forever, if you forever dislike me, that's okay. You're standing your ground, and I'm standing mine. And I just hope that this creates just like a mutual understanding.
I will not hold upon you the guilt of your parents that put you in this situation. As I said, I did not like the smell of feline blood on you, but as I've watched you and overheard some of the things you've discussed with your sister, it made sense to me that it was a survival instinct, and sometimes that's all we can do is survive. I appreciate your candor and your desire to build some trust.
Well, I appreciate you being willing to listen and understand. I really do. Not a lot of people treat me with kindness about this in particular.
The tides of the great waters move in many different directions, back and forth. There's no straight line.
Wise
we do
words.
what we must do.
Thanks.
Your commitment to help others by following us down into this crag is honorable.
And as the two of you are finishing this conversation, you and your feline reflexes, you and your sort of vampiric reflexes, and your desire for your feeding, there's a flash. You see a flutter of wings like this, and this bird flies up in front of you, almost as if it dove down right in front of you. This decent-sized bird. It's clearly a bird.
Clearly a bird.
Fizzling's not even going to think about it. Just jump at it.
Great.
And
Make a
go
quick
for it.
attack roll for me to grab it.
Yes, and I'm going to attack with retracting claws.
Okay.
Making an agility roll. It's within melee range, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. That is a... it's a 14 with fear.
That will do it. You managed to grab a hold of this thing. You've got it in your hands.
No, I don't have it in my mouth, no. You barely saw the hands move to the mouth.
It's actually a pretty big bird. So,
Yeah, I got a big mouth.
okay.
It's kind of a catfish-shaped mouth, so,
Right.
it was easy to grab, pull in.
This is happening genuinely as you are finishing your words
Yeah.
with this lean.
I guess it's fitting that you have that one this time.
Fizzling gives it a shake. It's dead, yeah?
Now it is.
Good.
Or it's in the process
It's in the
of dying.
process of dying.
Yeah.
I'll sink my teeth into it a little bit more. Breaking its neck. And Fizzling just looks over at you, takes a step closer, and just spits out a little gift to your feet.
Oh,
So I think you need to eat this more than I do.
thank you.
And pull out some of my pocket meat.
Pocket meat.
Salted meat that I have.
Pocket meat.
Just a little piece
Always
of
got
it.
pocket meat.
I have a bag of meat. Salted meat.
Pop a jar of dirt.
You got a bag of meat.
I'm going to take a nibble of my salted meat while they're
Face.
drinking.
I
This is
am. I am gonna pick that up and if you'd excuse me, I'm gonna have a little bit of privacy.
I
that's
guess if that's what you need, that's fine.
But I will not forget this. I'm gonna just retreat to the back and kind of just like.
So as Sarah Dwin has this bird, the rest of you are standing there waiting for her to return. It did manage to drop a single feather on the ground in the attack, which is surprising because you hit this thing like a missile, surface-to-air missile. You just rack this thing. One feather falls out on the ground. What are we doing?
I just have a quick question about that.
Yeah.
Given that it's already dead, but I consumed the blood, would you allow that as taking its HP's worth of blood for tokens?
Yes.
Or because I didn't kill it?
Fresh kill, I mean.
I saw it as it was a collaborative effort,
Yeah.
really. So,
Okay.
you
Let's say I just broke its neck. I didn't really kill it.
Paralyze it. Yeah.
It was dying.
Yes, it was dying.
So
The
how-
death stroke was theirs.
That's just like 1 HP?
yeah, it was 1 HT. 1 HP.
HD.
I'm having a stroke. I can't even
HT.
remember HP.
It's the cookie cake.
You are another year older.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Ew, bird slurpee.
Nice. Now
Blurpy.
I'm gonna pick up the feather.
You want to pick up
I
the feather?
wanted to pick up the feather.
I'm gonna pick up the feather and kind of inspect it.
You have been collecting the artifacts a bit.
Yeah.
This is interesting to you and familiar. This is a phoenix feather.
No.
This has some properties.
Whoa.
You just drank a phoenix?
You just killed the
Yeah, just drank a phoenix.
It'll rise again. Don't worry.
thing. In your belly?
With the eggs.
Mermaids.
Hang on, let me find it.
Maybe you should
Here it is.
keep it with you.
So,
Should I write this down? Guessing I should write this down.
yeah, you could write this down. So
fast.
if you have at least one phoenix feather on you when you fall unconscious, you gain a +1 bonus to the roll you make to determine whether you gain a scar. Since we switched the rules for our scar, that's a -1 bonus to the roll, right? Because we flipped the rules on scar numbers. That does not have to remain in your possession. You may give that to anyone you want or keep it for yourself.
-1 to rolling for scars.
Yes, when you roll your hope die to determine whether or not you get a scar, our ruling is that if you roll above your level number, then you gain a scar, right? So the higher level you go, the less likely you are to get a scar when you avoid death. So in this case, the -1 is beneficial to not getting that scar because it draws you closer down to your level.
I'd say this is good luck. A meal and some luck. Let us move forward.
Sweet.
What in the preachy?
A nice little token of goodness.
Yeah.
Meeting Asheron Frost, seeing that there's more people down here than you expected, the phoenix feather falling from out of nowhere, Ceridwen having a chance at a meal.
Phoenix is always good luck. That's what I've heard.
Which is why I'm going to spend a fear,
That's really interesting of you, Todd.
Nice.
because I'm maxed on fear. And you hear it again.
Come on.
Fucking
You
hell.
hear the sound of nails on rocks, the speediness, and then all of a sudden you catch it, Kriya. You see that black shadow, another one go by you. There's more than one.
Oh, cool.
I want to take a shot at
They're
it.
one hit.
I want to take a shot at it with my dual staff.
Now, I would get out a battle map for this, but the reason I'm not going to is because of the speed with which this moves. It doesn't make sense to right now. But you believe you're tracking 2 of them in this space. So just for the sake of argument, they're currently there.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, remember the rules with this thing. Narrate what you want to try and do here.
I want to whip out my dual staff and take a ranged attack. I can attack from afar
Okay?
range.
Okay.
At one of them. I'm going to train my eyes on one as best I can and just like...
All right. So in doing that, you are going to want to make either an agility roll or a finesse roll to keep it from being frightened by your movement,
Okay.
right? To hide your movement, and then you're actually able to launch this thing.
Let's do agility. That one's cocked. Look at that.
Cockage.
That is cocked as shit.
Cockage.
Whoa. Awesome. That is a 21 with hope.
A 21 with hope. Now, are you throwing the dual staff?
Oh, no, I'm
Dual staff.
It's a magic weapon.
It's a magic weapon.
yeah, so I'm literally just like laser.
It's like a giant fucking Roman candle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So you fire this thing out.
Yeah.
And, well,
Laser.
first of all, the agility roll allows you to fire with a normal roll
Nice.
rather than firing with disadvantage. So
Right.
this thing manages to stay still.
Awesome.
So go ahead and make the roll.
ready to be hit.
Are you making my roll with
Babushka?
instinct?
She's back. She flies out.
Babushka!
With the
Yes.
phoenix bird.
You killed
wait.
my bird.
I want my
Holds
bird.
the one. Holds the one. Domain effects. This is not a spellcast roll, so I don't gain my +2. It's just a +3. Oh boy.
Ooh, boy.
That is a 12 with hope.
Totally misses.
Missed it. But I get my hope. Do I get my hope for
You
both?
still get your hope, but
For both?
no, there's no. I don't do hope
Okay,
and fear
right.
on that finesse roll, just because it's too much.
Yeah.
Right. So the failure is actually going to throw that back over to me.
Oh.
More eggs.
More eggs.
More eggs.
And this thing, you hear the scuttling all around you now. The fog is still present, but the darkness is also pervasive, right? And with that, one of these things leaps up out of nowhere right onto Indexor's back. Boom!
But you
and
can't
attempts to
impregnate
make
a
a bite
robot.
roll.
Yeah.
I am your shield.
Oh my god.
I haven't even hit yet.
I'm gonna pounce in between.
You're moving in between? Mm-hmm. I'm making the roll.
Don't hurt my boy.
That's only going to be a 9.
9
increase your evasion.
does not hit.
Nice.
All right.
He's pissed.
I'm going to spend a fear
Oh, here we go.
to spotlight the other one.
Great.
He's got to spend the fear somewhere.
And that one all of a sudden launches itself out of the mist right at Kriya. And
Not the kid. You're
Crack
attacking
out.
a kid.
this thing is actually pretty large compared to you. It's like almost 1 to 1.
God, it's gonna
in
swallow our
size.
whole.
And that's going to be a 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, she's cooked.
See, evasion.
That's, let me find my die here.
Oh no, oh no.
That's going to commit 6 points of physical damage as it sinks the teeth into you.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make a spellcast reaction roll with Hideous Retribution. So, do you want me to read it?
Please do.
Yeah, when an ally within close range takes damage from a target you can see, you can make a spellcast reaction roll against the target. On success, mark a stress to deal them d6 magic damage using your proficiency.
Go for it.
There you go.
Which Jesus fucking Christ. So that's a
Who's that?
Jesus.
that's a 10 with hope.
You can mark your hope, but unfortunately that misses. But the sort of gesture of that is actually sort of seen by this thing that is currently hanging on the back of Kriya's back, right? And it kind of like this motion of yours kind of like flails by it. It turns and it looks at you, and it opens its mouth up, and it's just kind of like sinks those teeth down in, doing
Look
the.
at what you did.
We rolled the
No.
damage on that, right?
Yeah.
No.
He's gonna mark a stress,
It's laying
Fucking
eggs in
hell.
me.
and it lays eggs.
Fucking hell, man.
Ew, I hate that. Kriya cries.
All right, I'm gonna turn it back over to you guys.
And Dexter, you want to do something?
So there's currently one on Kriya
Can we get the eggs out?
and another one around.
I hate that.
Yeah, you're
There's another one around and one on Kriya's back. Yes.
Shoot Kriya.
Well, I would like to
Shoot.
cast Spirit Weapon, and I have my axe at the ready. So we're in melee or very close range, right?
You could
With
be,
each other.
yeah. But again, remember that leaping ability. You're going to have to
Right,
sneak
so-
up on this thing.
Very phalanically stealthy.
Phalanically.
Yeah, that's a new one. I
That's
just
a new
made that
one.
one.
It's a good
up.
word. It's
Yeah.
a good word.
Okay, cool. Put that in Webster's. So I need to do an agility or a finesse roll to,
Correct. Agility or finesse.
even though it's distracted by laying its eggs in its prey.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Only takes a second.
It's a crackhead.
Okay. That is a 14 with.
Bonuses?
There's no fear or hope on this check.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, that's not going to make it so. You can still make the attack, but you're making it with disadvantage.
Okay.
All right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use a prayer dice. I'm gonna use a prayer dice for that.
Nice.
2. I'm gonna add a 2 to it. So that is a 16.
16 will make it.
Rabbit would be proud.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
now you
Thank
can
you,
make the
Rabbit.
attack. Now you can make the attack as normal.
As normal. Very good.
Now good says you need an extraction tool.
Oh. All right.
So,
There is no bonus to this.
Can we
I
like
think,
siphon
right?
the eggs out?
Wait, it's with the axe. The axe has a bonus to it too, I think. It's a +2 with strength.
Well, now it's +3. You know.
Right, +3. So that is a 9, 13 with hope.
Unfortunately, that's going to miss.
No,
truck.
it does.
My paradise.
No,
Can't use it twice.
it
on
does. I'm gonna use Witch's Charm. I'm gonna spend 3 hope to turn that into a success with fear.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, that's cool.
So
All
what
right.
sort of attack were you going for
I'll
again?
take the fear.
I was using my hallowed axe and I cast Spirit Weapon so that it would fly out and hit it.
Fly out. So I'm seeing like the trajectory that you're going to be setting this axe on, and I make an immediate calculation that it's just a hair off. And so you feel your arm as Saradwin kind of like makes a pulling motion at you. It twitches just to the side a little bit and straightens out as you release the axe.
Very nice.
Here.
In addition to that, I'm going to mark a stress to target an additional adversary within range on the same attack roll.
Whoa!
Fucking
That's
good.
awesome.
That's good.
I love
So
that.
the other
that?
motherfucker is going to get it.
I'll let it happen, even though I'm not even going to make you roll the agility for finesse roll because
Thanks.
you're pulling that in so beautifully. So I will say this: the describe to me though how this first attack on the back of Kriya takes
So-
this thing out.
Much like an axe throwing establishment gaming situation where you're out with your friends tossing things around, Visleen pulls back and hucks the axe out with the help to get a little bit more of a straighter line. It floats through the air, spinning perfectly. The weight of the axe cleaves down on the back of this flea and spins back up out and just spreads ichor in an arch back towards me and up and over. And as the blade continues to pass through, it starts to change course and come back around and connect with the other.
Boomerax.
Boomerax flea.
That's sick.
Boomerax flea killer.
Okay, so that's the same exact roll.
Yeah.
So it's going to kill the second one as well.
Nice.
So this thing moves around. As the second one takes the hit, it was literally springing down on its haunches to leap as this axe penetrates it. It's like, yeah! You hear this echo out into the space. It's like,
Fucking shit.
you actually kind of cower for a second at the volume of this thing sort of stretching out into space. You immediately become aware of the fact that the party is like totally open and vulnerable. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done.
I'd like to run.
Chardin.
I want to
like
get the
to
eggs out.
Chardin's like, I would second that.
I want to get the eggs out.
Well, I think
I got eggs
I
in
don't
me
think
too. It's
anyone knows that they have eggs yet.
Yeah, are they conscious?
do we know?
Fucking metagaming.
So I was trying to decide how I would handle that, right? Because you're not really going to know that the eggs are there, but I was trying to get the mechanics of this adversary on the table. So you don't really know they're there.
We
You don't know
did
they're there.
make an egg assessment about the fangs.
Assessment.
I have an idea. I saw.
Exactly.
I need to investigate it during a long rest.
Extravagantly
Bitch.
fucking stretched.
Say that again. I'm
I'll
sorry.
need to investigate what I got in a long rest,
Investigate.
What do you mean you'll investigate what you got?
like the tooth and like the egg.
Oh, and all the things.
implantation and all
Fair
that.
enough. Yeah, but you haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
Okay. That's good. So you're running.
we run
Movie.
as per usual.
Okay.
Visleen gets the zoomies out.
Jesus.
Starts fucking hucking ass.
And Chardin's right there with you, moving along on his tiny little legs as fast as he can go with the torch held up, and you are now making the run. It becomes evident to you that you sort of start to hear the sort of clicking of what sound like a number of these feet behind you. It's like this thing
Are there any
drew in
houses?
something.
Oh
Huh?
my god.
Are there any houses?
Why don't you go make an instinct roll for me and look around?
Can I fire one while we're running?
You're just going to turn and fire behind you?
The same as I did last time, just kind of like
You can. What kind of bow do you have?
a longbow.
You have a longbow. That's what I thought. And a longbow. Was this your tier 1 longbow?
Yeah.
You know you have -1 to finesse on that, right?
When I have it out, yeah.
Yeah, when you have it out. Yeah, if you want to take a shot, you could.
It was an 11. Fear.
Wait, what were you rolling for again? I'm sorry.
Perceive for a house.
Right. 11 with fear. Unfortunately, you not only don't see a house, but as you're sort of looking around, and Thistling, you would have noticed this as well, and so did Shardanan, you kind of like all just stop yourselves almost like in the nick of time, because the area you're looking at just drops off into this abyss, this crag. Cool. So you are like stuck against this now. To your right, you see that this, if you run and traverse this edge, you're not sure where it goes because it goes into the dark, but it's certainly better than where you're standing, but it looks like it's time to change course very quickly.
It's a dangerous edge we're gonna go towards.
Well, no, the edge what you were running towards became an edge. You have since been pretty consistent with following this wall.
If we turn and go that way, is it like a treacherous, steep?
No, right now it's sort of the similar terrain that you've been running on. It actually does begin to descend a little bit, but not in any kind of aggressive way.
Would that be moving south at that point, or?
You are moving east. It would be moving south, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I realized earlier I made a mistake in my directions, and I told you that was north. It's in fact south. Yeah.
18 with fear.
Ugh.
18 with fear. I think I'm probably maxed on
With
fear at this
mine,
point.
yeah.
3. Yeah, I'm totally maxed on fear, so
it
I got to
doesn't
spend
matter.
some of that. 18 with fear will hit. So you fire an arrow into the dark, and you hear it again, connecting with something like thud-like and meat-like. You hear it strike flesh, and you hear this as this, you see this body in the shadow just kind of like. It does not eliminate the sound of what might be chasing you, though. You
Well, let's
still
go the
hear
other
these
way.
coming. So you're turning to the right and now running along this cliff surface, goes untight. And all of a sudden, you see in the sort of rock surface what appears to be enough of a formation. It begins to sort of travel downwards and to the left, back in the direction you were going, but now you're traversing maybe down that steep cliff face. And so instinctively, you all run. Okay?
It's kind of like a switchback.
Kind of like a switchback working your way down. You're going deep as you're running down this thing.
Hell yeah.
Not long into this run with the torches out, slowly the sound of what's following you in high chase begins to dissipate. You're beginning to outrun this thing. So you slow down. Things begin to ease a little bit. You get to a point where the switchback bottoms out and comes down into what appears to be a floor. Things are flat down here. The rockiness has sort of disappeared. There's an occasional boulder, but it's almost path-like. And you realize that you've intersected the same exact path that those creatures were walking on. You've sort of found your way to where that is. The way you ascertain this is by looking down at the ground with the torch. You can see the footsteps from these things. There's a lot of traffic in this area.
And it was heading to the left.
It was going the opposite direction of the way you're going, but now you've found that path.
So we want to follow it in the opposite direction, right?
Go the other way.
You'd be going in the direction they were coming from. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Do we lose these things?
It sounds like it.
The fucking smirk.
Yeah, this is
It's horrifying.
The fucking smirk.
Bitch.
And then now the
They would
fucking
have been
lazy,
way past us.
lazy
right?
turn of the
That is-
head.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
you've
they-
been
yeah,
running for
okay.
you've been running for several hours. They are way past you. You're running down this path, and all of a sudden,
Awesome.
in the distance, just ahead of you, Shardanan with the torch illuminating just enough space, you see a figure on this path moving towards you. It almost looks to be human. As it starts to draw closer, you see that it is wearing a dress. And then as you draw even closer, you see that it is sort of in a limp jog, right? Do you keep running or do you stop?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Stop.
I want to stop.
You stop. The reason she's illuminated is not only because of Shardanan's torch, but you realize that there's illumination behind her. There's a space behind her that she seems to sort of be running from.
We're fucked.
And with that, in the shadow, if she were maybe 5'6", 5'7". She doesn't appear to be a giant figure. You see this thing come up behind her that is easily 3 times her height, maybe 4. And it reaches out, and you see it just sort of take her and draw her into it.
Can we save her?
And you're watching, right? And you're probably still, I'm going to say conservatively, 100 feet away. Between the 2 illuminations, your torch on the path, which I'm not going to lie, makes you pretty visible, and the light source that's coming from there, you see this creature, immensely tall. There seems to be something writhing in the shadows around its base. One of those things that's writhing reaches out and gently curls itself around this figure that's running and draws her in. And you see her body just relax. And it pulls her to him.
He's the one doing it.
And he kind of hugs her a little bit with these arms.
Question mark?
Oh, it's the fucking Blight.
Chardonnay instinctively puts the torch out.
Thank
so
God, because I was
you
about
can't
to
see.
smack it out of his hands.
You look further. There is still enough light in the distance to see what's going on. And with that, this creature turns and looks down the pathway at the party. Looks right at you, Rhea. And then takes one of those big tentacles.
No.
And you see it come down around this woman, low, down around the calves. And then takes it and goes right up through her.
Jesus.
Like right up through somewhere behind in her lower back area. And it comes right out through the back of her neck. And you see her whole body stiffen for a moment. And then all of a sudden you almost see what appears to be like a shimmer. Whether it's spiritual or whether it's some kind of gaseous form, emanates right out of her chest. And you see this figure just sort of like... and he absorbs it. Her figure goes limp. Her figure goes limp, and he lays it down on the path in front of him. He turns and looks at all of you, and he turns and starts to move away. He almost glides on what appears to be like some kind of whole system of movement below him. It's too far away to see exactly what's happening, but he leaves her laying in the path, and before you know it, he's gone. And as he disappears, the light that seems to be in that area almost goes with him.
Dexter, does that fit the description of the Blight Father?
I mean, yeah.
So
Fuck.
this turns and heads the opposite way.
It
from
walks
which
away
it was
from you.
coming. So we would follow it if we went the same direction we've been heading.
Correct.
I want to go to the woman. I
Wow.
want to go to the woman.
She gone.
Well, let's... Yeah.
I want to go to the woman. I'm going to go to the woman.
It's definitely
Okay.
his wife.
You'd have to head straight for this event that just
Oh
took
my
place.
God.
It's about 100 and
So,
something feet ahead of you.
Before I do that, I am going to mark a stress to go into my spirit form.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to the woman.
Thizzling drops down, like, almost as in a pounce, like, mode to move stealthily up towards the woman
Okay. Are we at
and
the woman?
follow
Yeah,
her.
you're at the woman.
I'm going to spend 2 hope so that I can interact with the material plane. And I want to cast Final Words,
God
which is a
dang.
spell cast roll, which I can have a moment to speak with a corpse.
Okay.
If I succeed with hope, it answers up to 3 questions. On a success with fear, the corpse answers 1 question. The corpse answers truthfully, but it can't impart information it didn't know in life. On a failure, or once the corpse has finished answering your questions, the body turns to dust.
Fuck.
Okay. Remind me of all those parameters after you roll.
Yeah. Please.
This poor guy. That's really his wife.
And that is with my... Thank God. Oh, never mind. That was a 7. I thought it was a 1. That is a 20 with hope. So that was a
Oh.
success.
Wow.
So it answers up
Yeah.
to 3 questions.
All right. So as you cast this spell, okay, so first of all, you approach the woman. And as you get close, there is a frail woman with dark brown hair, shoulder length. She's laying on the ground, sort of half over on her side. She has something like clutched in her arms. It looked like her arms folded up just before she went down onto the ground. And she holds in her arms the holy symbol of Nesmera, who is one of the 3 gods, the old gods. So she's holding that in her hand. She wears a very dirty, stained white dress that looks like it was once maybe something reasonably nice, but now has been through hell. She's in her bare feet. She doesn't look like she has any other possessions.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Can I, you're going to talk to her?
Yeah.
I'd like to try to get that holy symbol.
Shouldn't be hard. She's dead.
She's very much dead, but she's about to answer some questions.
I'd just
Her
like
eyes kind of like open momentarily as you cast the spell, and she looks around and she looks up at you and she's like, oh.
Hi. What has happened to you here?
I think I've passed.
Yes. Yes.
That's 1.
Shit! Okay.
Oh.
God, bitch. Okay.
Haven't you watched the D&D movie?
I know.
Literally.
I know. Now I have to think really carefully.
What do I ask?
I don't know.
That's 2. Ah, damn. Okay.
Where's the loot?
No.
Yeah, what you got on?
Okay.
Run that shit.
I don't know. I feel like every question I'm gonna ask is gonna get like twisted into stupidity.
You got this,
Be very specific.
but not too specific.
I know. Okay.
I'm going to coil around your feet and kind of circle around you
Okay.
and kind of look up at you and
Nightmare.
This girl follows Nesmera, and if that was at odds with what killed her.
Okay. Oh, do you follow Nesmera? And nope, that's gonna be 3 questions.
Yeah.
Do you, okay.
I'll let you do it over.
I see that you follow Nesmera. You want to talk Korea through that question one more time?
were you opposed to what killed you?
Were you opposed to what killed you?
Oh. I wasn't killed. I was set free. This was the best thing that ever happened to me.
She's under a spell.
Mm-hmm. How many more people are down there? And I'm going to point towards where she was running from.
Her head sort of slowly turns and looks in the direction. And she comes back to you and she's like, hundreds.
Oh, fuck.
And you get 3?
Yep. Poof.
She looked in the direction we were originally
I
going.
pointed there.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, towards where she was
Okay,
running
alright.
from.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta
Through
go.
that thing?
We gotta go where the people are. I wanna go where the
fucking
people
hell.
are.
As she puts her head down and closes her eyes
And turns to dust.
and turns to dust, and you see her body. It's very disturbing to watch
Oops.
a human form turn to dust, especially since the look in her eyes, what little there was, had this unbelievable sense of hope. Like she really looked like she loved the world and what happened to her, and there was a sweetness to it. And then you watch as She closes her eyes and these massive pits just all start to form in her body, starting out small, growing extra large. And as the pits grow, they sort of dissolve like black pepper pouring out of a grinder, and it just begins to form a pile on the ground, and she just is gone. And it's so hard to watch a body turn like that. But then with that, as she falls into that, the ground is like this, and all of a sudden that same thing, you hear something crack all the way over to your left-hand side, and you see this massive section, not endangering you at this point, just crack and fall and like this. Way off in the distance, as far as your ear, you can hear more of this kind of like cracking and stretching of the gash as it grows even larger. And then in the distance, an impossible distance away, you hear it. The crying out of screams, not in the direction you're headed, but in the direction you came from. You hear this cacophonous cracking of things like wood. You actually almost think for a moment you hear a church bell in the distance just echoing gong. Something terrible just happened.
Does it sound like the church bell from our hometown?
In Keldrin?
No.
The town you were from before you went to Keldrin?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, that means they're going to return soon with people who have fallen, so we need to go.
I concur. The pile of ash that she turned into, is this similar to the dirt that was under the chairs?
No, because what turns her to ash in this case was the spell that Kriya cast. And that's different than what you saw back there.
Okay, thank you.
Are we moving?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what happens when we come across the Blight Father that went that way?
I don't know.
Kill it.
Kill it. Oh, okay, Vigor.
Okay, so I mean, okay, so your plan is to kill the thing that can
Well, I'm
suck
hoping we
your
don't run
soul
into
out
it.
through your butt.
I'm hoping we don't run into it.
Okay.
Well, we are running in its general direction.
Suck your soul out through your butt.
Mm.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hold on. Hold on.
Don't threaten this kitty with a good time.
Oh god.
Um,
Oh god.
it's either we head back towards that last event, or we head straight forward.
Go where we were going.
Let's continue.
Sure, Dannon.
Cause what the fuck are we gonna do?
I've been telling you, I want to find Cleo.
Well, let's go then. For Cleo.
You begin moving forward down the same path you saw what you thought might be the Blight Father disappear down. Now, new debris fallen from the wall that kind of came down on you as you scramble over it and continue on. Travel like this continues for quite a while. If you remember correctly, Shardanan had told you that the travel was about 3 days away from that source. You were about 3 days away from that source. So you continue on. Afternoon, or at least the better portion of 3/4 of a day is passed at this point, given all the traveling that you've been doing. You are slowing down a little bit. You're tiring. This is exhausting work, scrambling up and down over these rocks. You can't be expected to continue at a normal pace, or even a semi-normal pace, given the terrain and how disrupted it is. So occasionally you do stop. Occasionally you do have to take a rest. And so while you're sitting for a moment, taking a breather after about 2 more hours of travel, who would like to make a instinct roll for me?
I think you have a big
I got
instinct.
a 3.
You do it.
I'll make one. Double 2s. Not double 2s, but that is a 20 with hope.
Excellent. A 20 with hope. You're sitting on this rock. Shardanan has taken the torch and propped it between two rocks, so the light is sort of flickering. And you have this... Oh yeah, that's right. Saturn just reminded me that earlier, Noutgood bought me a birthday present. Used 2 Banes for a forced player reroll. Saturn just reminded me of that.
No.
You want me to re-roll?
No, I'm not using it on that.
All right.
I'm going to use that on something else.
No.
But I want to
Okay.
make sure I don't let me. Thank you for reminding me. Don't let me forget that.
No more double flea kills.
Yeah.
Where was I?
I don't know.
I don't
Craig,
remember.
About to
taking
totally
a little
screw
bit
us
of a
over.
rest. Someone was making a roll.
Correct. Shardanan took the torch, shoved it between 2 rocks to sort of hold it stationary. Repairs some of the wrapping on it, gives it a fresh coating of fuel. And you're all taking a load off for a little bit. Saradwin, you're sitting there and you're watching, almost mesmerized by the light and shadow play on the wall as it sort of flickers up, because there's a shard of rock that sticks up between the torch and the wall, and the way the light hits it, it's almost like the shadow itself is kind of like ticking between a couple of positions depending on where the flame is blowing. And you're watching this and you're thinking about it and you're like, look at that. It's like a sundial, or like something that points in a direction, and then you notice it for a second as it goes like this. As you're thinking that, you see in the stonework a perfectly vertical line. And I'm not talking about a line like a cave entrance that just happens to be straight up and down. I'm talking like the vertical line of an edge of something. And then boom, the shadow shifts away and the light is moving around, and then boom, it comes back again, because you're looking and you see a perpendicular line to that across something that's probably about 14, 15 feet up. So you study this for a little bit. And before you know it, you realize that there in the wall is a perfectly disguised door down here.
A door.
You are so much further now down than a mile, because you've been consistently descending.
Is it just one door?
From what you can see, you just see this one rectangle. And really all you can see when the light is just right is the outline of the door. You don't
No
see any
details.
hardware. You don't see any knob or keyhole or anything like that.
Guys, there's a fucking door over there. An honest to God door.
A door.
No, like, you know, yeah, like houses and shit. Okay, what is that? Is that like a tavern band? Yeah. Okay.
A door
You know,
in
no.
the rock.
Yeah, like in the rock.
Doesn't
like
make sense.
like ingrained in the structure of this place.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna go look.
Go look. Right there.
Okay. You do see what Saradwin's talking about. The surface of the rock appears to be... Tell me how you look. Tell me what you do.
Oh. I'm gonna walk up to the location of where the door was pointed out to be, and I'm going to kind of like feel around the flat surface, maybe give it like a tap, see if I can hear anything, or smell to see if there's any like certain smells emanating from whatever would be on the other side of the door.
When you first touch the wall to sort of investigate this space, your hand touches the wall on one side of this vertical line that Saradwin was sort of describing to you, and you feel stone. You understand the coolness of stone, you understand the porousness, you understand the tooth and texture of the stone, and your hand hits it. And then you slide it across that surface, and you hit what's beyond that crack. And it's colder. And you also notice that there's a different consistency. Even though it looks the same, the material is much more smooth and has a coldness to it. And so instinctively, you wrap it with your finger. It's metal.
Is there a keyhole?
No.
You continue to investigate the door. I want you to roll an instinct check for me.
Can I roll a knowledge
Can I-
check?
Yeah, you could do
Can
knowledge. if
I
you wanted to.
come over to help? Because I was curious. And Vicar and I have a little bit of a, relationship so far. I want to aid by casting my light that I have to help in the search, if possible.
Thank you. I roll a d6 with that.
Illuminate the space better than the fire torchlight.
– 19 with hope.
Thank you. You spend quite a while. First of all, how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, the door is about 14 or 15 feet high.
Dude.
6 or 7 feet. You jackass.
Sorry.
God, why?
Up.
The door is about 14 to 15 feet up. Given your tallest reach at 6 feet high, you can probably barely get to 8.5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you spend some time feeling this around. You get a little bit of help from Indexor with the light. This surface is almost perfectly smooth, and you can't figure out how. You keep running your fingers through the cracks where you see the very defined edge. Nothing reveals itself, at least within the area that you're able to touch. Now, Indexor, when you shine that light to give a hand, because a 19 is a good roll, you also notice that there is a sort of almost impossibility of lack of shadow on the surface. Whatever crafted this door was quite skilled. And so that craftsmanship allows for a certain kind of disguise ability to it. But what you do spot with the light, because you can see Vicar's reaching up, and you look up as Vicar's reaching up, and you almost just for a second catch a glint of cast shadow right up at about the 12-foot mark in the center. You see something up there that just has a little bit of a lip. It's very hard to make out.
What do you say?
There's like a shadowy spot, like
Here.
taller than that.
Here.
No, still like twice your height. I don't think you're getting to it.
No.
No,
Can I stand on your back?
I could try.
Let us try.
Sure.
We try.
Okay.
Can-
You can get up on Indexor's back. I mean, that's not hard.
I want to search for this lip.
And as your hand reaches up right about to the 12-foot mark in the center of the door and you sort of rub past it, you feel a texture. And you realize that perfectly concealed in the center of the door is in fact a keyhole. But because of the way this little lip underneath it refracts or reflects light, it's hidden. But it's there. You can feel it.
Okay, wait. This door's like 15 feet tall, our guess. We just ran into a fucking thing that was 15 feet tall.
This is probably where we've been trying to go.
Was this in like an eddy or like a place where it was kind of like a hole, or was it just sort of en route? And it was a spot that we just kind of stopped at.
That
Happy
Bun
birthday,
Bun.
Bun Bun.
Thank you.
We love you, Bun Bun.
That's awesome. We
So
love you.
good to
That's
see
awesome.
here.
That makes up for you being gone the whole game. We were talking about you. We were really upset about it.
Yes. Thank you for joining us, by the way. That's a great question. And so it is. I'm just going to answer it straight out without it requiring any kind of roll. It does appear to be en route. It does not appear to be at the end of some kind of long pathway. And frankly, the pathway that you've been following continues on past this point. As a matter of fact, if it were not for Sarah Dwin's astute sort of daydream and the shadow play on the wall, you probably would have walked right by this.
And so, if someone were to have the ability to open this door, and go through it, we would be heading
Wait.
North.
north again.
Wait.
North or south?
Voss?
East, north. This is the opposite. This is in the wall. Remember, the wall is here,
So
right?
there's
And you're going east, so this is north.
okay. So when we came down, it became more of a hallway, right? Because we'd been traveling with
Correct.
the wall to our right.
Yes, and there were some rock formations. No, you've been traveling with the wall to your left the whole time. What changed was when you went down on that switchback, there were rock formations to your right, but the vastness and openness of that mile-long thing is to your right, which is technically south. I think you're confused because I made that mistake early in the game, and it probably set your directional thing.
Yeah, my
Right?
directional thing is.
So
all
just imagine
fucked.
this. You are heading east, and the stuff to your right, which is the open vastness of this crag, is to the south, and to your left is the north.
Okay, so just flip it in my head.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. So, does it feel to
Okay.
be a hole?
There's a keyhole, yes. Do you have a key? Does anyone have a key?
Did you want to say something?
Yes. Kriya can see. You're standing on his back.
Yeah.
Kriya can see this like circus of events kind of happening over here, and she's a little tired of waiting, so she goes right through the door in her spirit.
Ha!
She can pass through solid
You're still in
objects.
spirit
Uh-huh.
form.
Kriya's dead.
Hashtag find a window in
Hashtag
the
she
building.
dies.
Go through a window in the building. Don't let anyone else in.
I can't decide if I want to do this in public or in private. I think I need to whisper to you.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
George Astro Boswell said, "Been loving your Daggerheart games, guys. Keep up the good work."
Thank you.
Thank you. That's really sweet. I don't think we've heard from you before, George.
Yeah, welcome, George.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hop in the
horrified.
Discord. The conversation keeps going.
So I think I want to whisper to Kriya about what you see when you get beyond that door.
Do you want the audience here? Do you want us in the other room?
I think I'm going to do that. Can you guys all step out for me?
Bye!
Would that be all right?
Get out.
Everybody out of the room.
Kriya's dead.
Kriya dies. Blaze of glory.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but Blaze of Glory is a tear.
Goodbye, everybody.
Toodles.
Enjoy your time out of the room. Waiting to close the door. All right, I think we're
I think
safe.
it's closed.
All right, so first of all, your spirit form is able to tell the thickness of a surface that it passes through. And while this door is massive and imposing, it's not as thick as it looks like it might be. And what you quickly realize is that the door was probably put up in a well-constructed but hasty manner, which I know goes against one another. You get through this door, and inside, just beyond the space of what would have been the mountain wall, is kind of a cut stone hallway. It is a crafted, massive hallway. It also looks like it has been there for thousands of years.
Ugh.
So
Okay.
you look, and first of all, it's also not dark. Okay?
Okay.
Because the second you pass through that, the first thing that happens is your eyes begin to adjust, and you see this purplish orange illumination. There are lanterns on the wall inside this space. This space is something that's inhabited by someone.
Okay.
Okay? And so this purplish, misty glow inside this space, the cut stone walls and floor, you think, oh, this is interesting because this is not like what's outside at all. It's the total opposite. So your brain kicks into gear for a minute. First of all, the hallway itself is about 10 feet wide. The ceiling on this is about 12 feet tall, maybe 14 feet tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just goes straight off into the distance for quite a ways. You almost think that you can hear voices in the distance, not in anguish, but probably in conversation.
Okay.
And you're kind of frozen for a moment. Are you passing back outside the door?
No, I kind of want to go.
You want to go in further?
Just a little bit.
So you take your spirit form in,
Uh-huh.
and you start floating down this hallway. There are 2 doorways that you pass on your right-hand side.
Okay.
They look like they're constructed out of wood, of all things. You're a mile below the ground. Where the hell did wood come from?
Okay.
So this is very strange, first of all. Beyond the second door, probably about 100 feet, you see it. To your left, the hallway opens up. To the right, you still have the wall, but to the left, it opens up into this circular, semi-cavernous room, and there is a metal railing that looks down into this central space, and you see, like, people. But they're not humans like villagers like you would have seen from above. They have skin that is a grayish, purplish grayish color. They have ears that come to points. They almost look elvish on some level, but their skin is much darker. Their eyes are lighter in color. They wear clothing. They're wearing like clothing that looks like it's grayish in color, and they're kind of going about their business. It seems like they're, engaged in conversation. You see one group of people that look like they're, teaching themselves something. They're working on some fabrics. There's a community in here. And as you look around, you notice that off of this circular room, there are tunnels that extend out in different directions. This is a community. Not at all what you would have expected.
Weird. Okay. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna head back towards the main door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we call them back in?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can come back in.
Get in here!
All right, are you ready to help now? Like a teammate?
Right? You have to tell us if our party member died.
Oh wait, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, George has been watching since Clockwork?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
What's up, George?
Welcome to the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a clockwork ending tonight.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, just everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
So
Cool.
do you want to
TPK.
jump off my back and just fucking...
So, Kriya, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pop
gonna
back
hurt.
out through the door.
A little bit.
All right. Moments later, you see Kriya's spirit form come right back out through the door. You see her there in her little glowing form.
What the hell?
Well, glowworm, what did you see?
What did you see?
Oh, that's interesting in there.
Interest-
Totally different than what's out here.
Can you give more information?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of hallways and tunnels and people.
People?
Townsfolk.
No,
Like what type of people?
like gray people.
Gray people?
Dead or alive people?
Oh, they're alive.
How are they like acting?
No, business as usual. They were doing their own thing. Like they were like living here.
Okay,
Looks like they've been here a long time.
That could be your wife.
No,
Was there?
I don't think so.
Did you see a woman, a small halfling
I
woman?
saw hundreds of people.
But a woman, a small halfling woman.
No, they looked elvish.
Elvish. So do you think they're like
Elvish.
from here?
No, I don't know. It looks like that this has been here for like thousands of years. And it's very what's the word? Like ornately done, like finished.
Clean?
Yeah, like it looks really well built.
Decorated?
Yeah.
Were there any scuttly things or big bulbous things or
Not that I saw.
tentacly things?
I didn't go that far. There's a couple hundred feet.
Do they seem like peaceful?
I don't know. They were working on like
If
fabric,
you found the key at
Oh.
a ritual place,
but they were like in a pit,
but
kind
it goes to
of.
this peaceful place.
Like they're trapped.
It means that one of them was sacrificed.
Maybe.
Do you think we should go in?
Their allies.
I don't see why not. We might get lost in there though.
But you didn't like.
We're
talk-
lost out here.
Did you talk to anybody?
No.
I don't know.
There's light in there. It's lit.
It's lit.
It's lit.
It's like
Do I sense?
It's lit.
Is there? Have we been standing out here too long? Is there any sound scuttling coming towards us?
I don't know how you guys are gonna get
Does
in
it
there.
sound like we
though.
should go inside?
Currently, you don't hear anything scuttling about, although the alarms in this place have been raised so many times for you that you're really on edge, right?
I vote to go inside.
Okay,
Fizzling,
I'm gonna go back
Joining
through the
us
door. I'm gonna go back in.
Fizzling jumps, kind of lands on Indexor's shoulders, but then pounces up and crawls on top of Vicar.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm about to fucking collapse.
Yeah,
with
so I'm doing this quick. Pulls the hand with the key out, and holding the hand with the key in it,
Tries to use that key on this keyhole.
And it fits in almost so fluidly and perfectly that you can hear the air escape from the keyhole as you push it in. And as you turn it, you hear this very precise clockwork mechanism just kind of go.
Oh.
And with that, the door just kind of like just falls open a little bit. It unlocked with such precision.
We go the fuck in.
I'm gonna pounce off of their back. Sorry, kicking off. Claws dig into your back a little bit, but I have a feeling you didn't really mind that much. And then I'd like to go to the opening of the door and try to go through it.
As you get down, you pull the door open just a little bit, glance up at the edge of the doorway, you notice that the back side of it has a mechanism with a bar that slid into a perfect slot at the top, releasing this door. The second thing you notice just before you pass through it, the door, despite all of its disguise on the outside, despite its fine, very precise line and its well-hidden keyhole, this door has not existed for a very long time. It looks like it was put in rather hastily.
Interesting.
It's also not immensely thick for a door this size and being this imposing. It's not a very heavy door, okay? That being said, it was well constructed and probably made to hide more than to stop an army, right? Or something from getting through. Nonetheless, you've opened the door and you pass through. The first thing you notice as your eyes begin to adjust is that there is light inside. There is this sort of cool purple-orange glow being thrown from these lanterns that hang on the wall inside. The walls and the floor are made of cut stone, okay? Like well made. Probably more than 1,000 years old. You pass through the door.
Yeah, I want to shut it behind us.
Yeah, that was my first question was, is there a keyhole on this side of the door, or does it look easily...
I got that. I have that. Are there people like right on the other side of this door?
You
No.
don't see anybody.
Yard.
Off.
Okay, so as we get through and we shut the door, I'm gonna pull out, when we first came down here, we were in that one house and I found random books.
Yes, you did.
I was glancing at those books and I found this new spell that I started to play with. And I'm going to open the book and quick glance through it, and I'm going to attempt to cast this spell, which at the top it says lock on it. I'm going to try to perform the spell.
Okay.
If possible. And let's just decide, like, the experience that I picked at level 2 was Wizard in Training. So I'm going to cast the experience. And try to cast this spell.
In good faith, I would like to offer the help action by. I want to kind of like read off the instructions.
You're gonna help read the
for
spell?
Dexor as he's performing them.
Perfect.
Okay.
Stomp left. Raise your right hand. Speak Figglypuff out towards the door.
Figglypuff?
And then
Figglypuff?
move your left hand like this.
So up, down, left, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Figglypuff.
Figglypuff. A-V.
X.
All right, so my experience, the rolls.
What do you
I
need
think,
to roll?
I think I made it. I think I made
a
it.
little shit for me.
13 plus my spell cast. Yeah, I'm making a spellcast roll.
You add your
So
D6.
16, 17. It was a spellcast roll of 15. So it's runic lock. Make a spellcast roll 15 on an object you're touching that you can close, such as a lock, chest, or door. Once per rest, on a success, you can lock the object so it can only be opened by creatures of your choice or party. And
Wow.
so it can only be opened by creatures of your choice. Someone with access to magic and an hour of time to study the spell can break it.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you got that.
So with that, as you sort of hold your hands aloft and sort of focus on the locking mechanism itself, which frankly you don't even really need to use because this is an arcane lock, the mechanism itself stays inert. But the door, you see the door all of a sudden just snug into place. And you feel this sort of magnetism almost that sort of just pulls it the rest of the way shut, that being the spell. And you've succeeded.
I think it worked.
Nice.
That was fun. I enjoyed that very much. Does it seem like we need to rest before we investigate?
Your dance was.
How are we feeling?
I will say that, what does your character sheet look like? I'm not sure how many hit points you have. You have been at it for quite a
I'm
while.
full.
You have been at it for quite a while. So the day is unfolding.
You could short.
I have no damage or anything.
So
I feel pretty good.
you said these people were in a pit.
I can take a short.
Like how far?
We need to
A
find
couple hundred feet.
Let's find a safe place.
This is like the safe place.
Well, let's go talk to someone.
Well, no, I think she's saying this is.
If
maybe the
we're
most
gonna
remote
rest,
area.
we should rest here.
But what if that fucking creature comes through the door? Or
I
what if
thought
that
you
creature's
locked
already
it.
in here?
I thought you locked it.
You did lock it.
Yeah.
Just so we rest.
Okay, what if the creature's already in here?
I don't know. I didn't
Well,
see
that
it.
would suck.
I'm going to spend a fear.
Here comes the creature.
Yep.
As you're having this discussion at the end of the hall, you hear two sets of footsteps walking down the hallway, and you actually hear whispered voices between them. They're still just slightly around the bend because the hallway that you went straight for a good distance and then curved around, but they're on their way to you.
I want to take the hide action.
Where are you going?
I want to. What's the width of this
10
hallway?
About 10 feet.
Well, I want to take the hide action.
Which one of your party members would you like to hide behind, seeing as how they're the only thing in the hallway?
There's nothing else in the hallway.
There are two doorways on the right-hand side, separated by about 20 feet.
Yeah,
Did you
fuck
go
it.
through one of those doors?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna
Pick one.
We're gonna pick one. I'm gonna go left.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
Well, they're both on the right-hand side, so
Oh,
the
they're both
first
on
one
the
or the
right-hand
second one.
I'm gonna go with the second one.
The one that's closer
You
to
die.
them.
Just
Not the one that's closer to
Fucking
you.
just
You want to go past
pick
the
the
first
first
one and
fucking
go
one.
with
I
Pick the
said the
first fucking
second
one.
one already, guys. I gotta
Oh my
go
God.
with it because Todd's reaction's hilarious.
oh my god.
So, in a fit of clear indecision and panic, Vicar runs down the hall
Let the NPC pick.
because the second doorway,
Him.
I said they were separated by 20 feet. So the second doorway
fucking-
plus the 10 feet to the first
You
doorway is 30 feet down the
fucking-
hall, which brings her in clear view of the people that are now walking
Well-
down the hall.
I was trying to hide.
Well,
You made every wrong decision to hide.
I wanted to jump up on the ceiling and like go between both walls, but it was 10 feet.
I will say, just for the sake of logic and not treating you like a buffoon,
You want me to go in the first door?
you would have gone in the first
I'll go in the
door
first
if you were trying to hide. No one would run to the second door.
What's behind the second
I
door,
would
Todd?
like to
What are you
Jean-Claude
trying to
Van
hide?
Damme it.
I'll go in the first door.
You instinctively hear the footsteps, see the latch on the door, try it. Miraculously, it's unlocked, and you open this door up.
Cool.
The first thing you notice is a maybe 15 by 10 foot small room that looks like it is some kind of supply facility. In there are tools and some raw materials. There's some sheets of metal, like thin sheets of metal. There are several timbers that are in there leaning up against the wall. There are several buckets on the floor and boxes against the wall that look like they have hardware in them, like for various building projects.
Okay, I'm going to find a place in the room where I can hide, but also kind of hear what's going on in the hallway.
Can we all fit in this room?
Easily.
Okay.
Let's
So then
go.
why don't we all just
Let's do it. Can we do a group hide?
Group
Can we do a
hide.
group hide?
Group hide.
All right, it is a 10 foot by 15 foot room.
Hey.
Okay. Which is a little bit bigger than the room we're in right now.
We're gonna hide really well, Todd.
There are a couple of barrels in there. There's some raw materials in there. I don't think you're going to get 5 people hidden in this room like perfectly. Like
You're invisible,
Just
right?
get in the room.
I'll
No.
go.
And can float.
So
I'm floating.
go up in the ceiling.
Oh my god.
Can I go through the wall on the other side?
You mean to what would essentially be the second
Not
room?
would be the second room, but the back wall of this room.
The left.
Like, is there anything in there?
That back wall is stone. So what happens if you attempt to go through a wall that's, say, infinitely thick?
I don't know. It just says I can go through solid objects.
Well, it's certainly
That's
a
a
solid object.
Solid object.
So can I technically hide in the wall?
Yeah, why not?
I think that might be all right.
All right, I'm hiding in the wall.
Sick, dude. That's a vibe.
All right. So we've got Kriya in
into
the
the
wall.
wall.
I'll hide with the sheets of metal for some reason. I don't know. It sounds
Okay. You're moving metal around. Why don't you go ahead and make a finesse or agility roll for me just to see how that all goes?
fun. Well, aren't we doing a group?
You want to do it? You want
A
to do
group
it?
stealth check.
I think I want to just be in the wall by myself.
Let's do okay. Let's do a group action
Yeah.
for stealth. Okay.
Because
If it's agility, I can make the roll, in since I did the action, and then everyone else can roll to.
All right.
assist.
So you're going to be making the main roll.
Yeah.
Everybody, tell me how you're assisting Vicar in dealing with this.
I left the space. There was
Ooh.
less people to hide in the space.
Wait,
That's my
okay.
assistance.
I know how. So if I used Knight's Glamour again, I could transform myself into like a stealthy animal of sorts. But so then I would gain advantage on presence rolls that leverage this change. Since I'm helping that, could I provide that advantage to you?
Sure.
Wait, I don't think so. But explain it one more time. I got to think about this one.
So I can mark a stress to glamour yourself to myself in a magical facade that lasts until blah 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 blah. While glamored, you can do either disguise yourself to look like any creature of your approximate size that you've seen. Oh, wait. While you can't, I don't know if it's either or, but the other bullet point is enhance your own appearance. You can gain advantage on presence rolls that leverage this change.
Oh, so you have to do the change, and then you get advantage for doing the change.
Yeah,
on
but
presence.
those might be an either or thing. That's pretty unclear.
All
I
right.
don't
So
know.
are you doing something or not?
Then I guess
Maybe just come up with another way to
Yeah.
assist the party in the stealth move that maybe isn't
Yeah.
that
There's
complex.
just barrels in this room.
There are 3 barrels. There are some piles of raw materials against the wall like steel and wood. There are some boxes over in the corner. They're wooden boxes like crates that have hardware in them.
Ooh. I know. I'm gonna go into the door last and close the door swiftly until it's at about the latch point, and then I'm gonna like brace the door almost on the latch and gently pull it forward, snug, and then release the latch very, very, very gently down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Just to close the door quietly. Is it?
Yes.
Stealthily closing the door.
How many crates did you say there were?
Stealthily closing the door.
4. They're small. They're piled up. They're like full of nails and screws and those sorts of things.
loud things.
Huh?
Loud things.
I was.
Since this is taking so long,
That's fair.
the door all of a sudden swings open.
No.
I'm not sure how long it could take to make a group stealth roll, but this is like
That's valid.
this is like
Painful.
Yeah, this is painful. So I got to move it forward.
Yeah.
The door swings open, and there, standing in the doorway, are these 2 slender, dark-skinned, like gray, purplish gray skin. Both of them are wearing clothing that almost perfectly matches their skin color. It's a grayish color. Trousers and maybe like a tunic type coat. They have very good posture. They almost seem very poised, and they walk in on all 4 of you. And they're like, "Who the hell are all of you?" Turns to the one, he's like, "Sound the alarm." And the one kind of,
I'm gonna tackle that person.
you're going to tackle the person
God.
That's
just
going to sound the alarm. That's unacceptable. Can't have that.
I am going to use.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Acceptable.
I am going to use Knight's Glamour to enhance my appearance, to try to make a presence roll on this person.
While Vickers attacking the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man! All right, I'm gonna use Daddy's little assassin on this one.
What the fuck?
Daddy's little assassin.
What attack am I doing?
I don't know. You said you're going to.
I just want to
You try to restrain
I just want to restrain him.
Okay, so what you would do there is, in order to restrain, we could either do a contest of strength if you want to.
Could I argue for
Yeah.
another ability, like agility?
Yeah, you could.
I'm gonna argue for agility.
Okay. I can work that with you.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a +2 to this baby.
Dude, you just gotta stop. It never stays in there.
That is so unbelievably bad.
Also,
Mine's not great either.
Okay, well, an 8 with hope.
I rolled a 9.
oh my god.
Oh my god, I got this.
Wait, did you add your
Adaptability,
experience?
when you fail a roll that utilizes one of your experiences, you can mark a stress to re-roll as a human. It's my human trait.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna mark a stress to
Go
re-roll.
ahead, he says.
Why are you saying it like that?
Mark distress.
Freakazoid.
Because he's gonna do the thing with the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah! 18 with fear.
I'm going to use Noutgood's gift to force the reroll on you now.
Fucking
So now you have to
hell.
roll
Reroll
again?
it again.
It's gonna be with hope this time, Chodley. I actually got a 9 this time with hope.
Oh, boy.
My gosh.
If it doesn't meet, never mind. I could just keep marking it.
Can I use Witch's Charm to turn that into a success?
So that unfortunately isn't going to work. What?
Can I use Witch's
Wait.
Charm to turn that into a success
Wait,
for
he
him?
was rolling a contest against me, so meets it, beats it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meets
Okay.
it beats.
So that is going to work.
Okay.
With the hope.
I'm gonna pounce towards the other person that said
Oh,
to sound the alarm.
And I'm
God.
trying to raise.
Okay.
And as I'm in the air, I'm going to try to bring my shield down on the top of their head to knock them out.
Oh my god, you're hurting them.
Okay. You have this person grappled, I'm assuming?
We're not
just
here to
wanna
hurt
knock
you.
them out.
We are not here to hurt you. We are not
ahead.
here to hurt you. We are not here to hurt you.
I just want to sleep.
Sleep. Sleep.
Let the chaos begin.
Oh boy. Let's see. This is 6.
What's your attack modifier?
For the shield? This
is
is
a
plus
nice
3. Oh, plus 3. Okay, cool. Cool.
You need
So
to update that shit.
that's 14. I did it on this.
A 14 is going to hit.
Okay, I just want him to sleep. I don't want to hurt him.
Okay.
You were
Just
gonna
wanna-
bash his
Just
skull in,
fucking-
man.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
So I guess I got to roll the damage, right?
Yeah.
2d4.
Making a real bad first impression, guys.
Whatever.
I'm not
you
there.
jumped on the dude.
Was that with hope or fear?
Oh, that was with fear. Sorry.
We don't want the alarm sounded. That is the worst thing that could
Trying to make the
happen.
guy go to sleep.
No, you're doing
Meow.
all right. You're trying.
4.
4 points of damage.
Yeah, physical.
Okay.
Sleep.
We're not here to harm you. We're not here to harm you. Please stop. Don't sound the alarm. Don't sound the alarm. Don't sound the alarm.
As
Go sleep. Go sleep.
as Thisleen comes down with the shield, trying to knock him out, he kind of like crumples under it for a second. He's just like, oh! And he reaches back in and just pulls his dagger out. And he's just like, and just tries to stick the thing in your neck. He's
This
just
is
like
something else.
infuriated.
Man. This is something
And
else.
so we're gonna. That's cocked. That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit,
Yeah.
I'm in the
okay.
walls.
and that
Menu
is going to do.
Yeah, we're all having this, and you're just like,
17 points of physical damage as he sticks this thing in your neck.
I'm
So
gonna
it's severe, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna react with hideous retribution
wait. Okay.
on
Well, I'm
that.
gonna mark an armor to bring that down to major damage.
All right, major damage.
Oh wait.
So I'm making my spellcast reaction roll.
Fuck is Bun Bun at 11 Banes?
Dude,
Reducing
Crit.
look at that!
You quit
Look at that! Look at that!
2-1.
2-1. That's a crit.
That makes 2.
Oh.
That is a crit.
Wait, are you
Yeah.
killing this person?
Yes.
Dude, I'm reacting. That was
Oh
my
my
reaction roll.
Just reading Bun Bun's comments. This is great. Laughing at you saying, how the fuck does Bun Bun have 11 veins?
Just in regards to the damage, I'm gonna use one of my prayer dice.
Yeah.
The 1 point to reduce that damage by 1, so I don't have to mark the armor. It's
Well,
just
I'm-
2 hit points, right?
Or mark an armor and drop it down to 1.
Oh yeah. All right, so I will mark an armor.
So you're
and
taking
it's
one
just-
hit
I'm
point.
taking 1 hit point.
Okay. Just outside of the game for 1 second.
Sure.
Richard,
What?
I would say given Bun Bun's, stockpile of arms,
Don't
you
fucking-
may want to be a little more calculated in your moves. But who am I to say?
Interesting.
Okay.
Metagaming is
Back to the game.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Richard,
Richard.
does the
Jeez, what
crit
is
do
it,
anything
birthday or
special to
something?
the damage, or
Yes, the crit does do something special to the damage. So your damage dice,
Mm-hmm.
what are the damage dice
know
on
I'm
what you're
doing.
using?
2d6?
2d6. So you're going to take an automatic 12 points,
Okay.
right? And then you're going to roll the 2d6 and you're going to add them to that 12.
Fire.
You got this.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's
no.
20.
Well,
20 points of
20
damage.
points of
he's
damage.
dead.
That is severe.
Nice.
And this, wait a minute, who are you hitting? The same person
The
that
one
this
that
thing?
hit, that did the dagger stab as a reaction.
Describe how you...
Oh,
So
God
they
damn.
stab. They try to stab. They do stab Thisleen
Yeah.
in the ribs, and this thorny vine protrudes from the ground with a sharp point and just cuts right through the center of the neck as blood starts to spurt out of either end, and the person is just slumps down with this vine just
As that happens, the person that you're holding all of a sudden stiffens in total shock. I'm assuming you've got your hand
Yeah.
over their mouth. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
holy shit.
And in the
Come
night in
on,
the wall.
5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
have, that's what I wanted to do, man.
DM.
Keep that in mind.
Damn it.
Keep that in mind. Fear equals my generosity.
Oh my gosh.
That's an insane place to stop.
Fuck,
It is an
maybe
insane
Tuesday
place to
again.
stop, but I think it's appropriate because what I want you to do is think
What are we gonna do next?
on what you're doing here.
We don't
I
fucking
want
know.
you to think about what you've done.
Murder.
Yeah. Cliffhanger. Dun,
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, it hopefully will bring you back next week. I know Bun Bun's coming back. So,
Damn.
It was a good session.
This is
It's a
fun.
very good session. I really enjoyed this, and I think we've unraveled a little bit in terms of where this is going to be headed.
Facts.
So, for those of you that are still watching, number one, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you for participating. Thank you to Bun Bun for the support. Thank you to all of you for the well-wishers. Not good for my forced reroll, which worked out awesome. Make a plan, execute the plan, throw away the plan.
We always throw away
What
the plan.
plan? There is no plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly
There is
right.
never
Plan.
a plan.
No plan.
Wall dweller.
All right,
Wall
so
dweller.
we'll pick this up next week.
Y'all,
everybody.
as always, you're gonna see some journal entries over on Patreon if you want to know what our characters are thinking.
That's right. And I've got a few things to upload there myself. So join that if you can. And if you can't, that's okay. Follow us on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video. Spread the word. Tell your friends that we are out there. We would love that. All right, you guys. Have a great week. We love you all. Thanks for the birthday wishes. And we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye.